I feel nothing at all. I never felt so low when I was vulnerable. Was I a fool to let you break down my walls? Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself.
창이가 좋아하는 랜덤 게임, 랜덤 게임, 게임 스타트. 아파트 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 kissy face sent to your phone, but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real. Red hearts, that's what I'm on, yeah. Come give me something I can feel. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the 아파트 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 아파트
It's whatever you like. Turn this opposite into a club. I'm talking drink, dance, smoke, freak, party all night. Come back, go, what's up? Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
아파트 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 Hey, so now you know the game. Are you ready? Cause I'm coming to get you, get you, get you. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way.
Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
Just meet me
just meet me at the just meet me
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio,
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
this is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJShow to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJShow.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to Tuesday. Good morning. What's going on, Virginia and Jaybird?
Good morning. What's going on?
Not much. Is that a new shirt you're wearing today, Jaybird?
Oh, this old thing? No, I've got plenty. I've worn this dinosaur shirt many a time.
I don't know why it didn't pop the last time I saw you in it, because, man, it is wow.
Well, I'm disappointed because I have matching shorts and a matching hat. But it's laundry month, so I couldn't find it quite today.
I got you. Yeah.
In fact, I got a whole situation with clothing going on.
You do. Yeah. I'll get to that coming up here on the show. Apparently your wardrobe's been cut down a good bit.
Yeah, I'm pretty bummed out.
Yeah. Don't blame me, Virginia.
What happened?
These prize kind of clothes have just disappeared.
You're going to have to wait. We're teasing you.
Okay.
That's it. So we got that to get to here on the show. Sounds like a lot of you guys had a very dangerous day yesterday. I'm glad you all made it because, boy, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like it was touch and go there for a bit.
I almost died.
Yeah, Virginia almost died.
I wouldn't say I almost died, but I almost got into a car accident.
Are we in a almost died off?
I don't know.
And not to be outdone, Denny's himself almost died, too.
What?
Yeah. Could you imagine if I would have come here today and I'd be like, where is everybody? And they'd be like, they're all dead. I'd be like, wow, what a weird day, huh?
The Kevin Ralston Show.
Yeah. I'd be like, how odd is that? Everyone on my show died yesterday.
You got this.
Yeah, okay. It'd be lonely, but I'd soldier on, I guess. I don't even know. Do I get a day off at that point for bereavement?
Well, yeah, you got to go to the funerals.
Okay.
But that's a lot.
Okay. Well, we'll get that all worked out. So thank God everybody's here today after a touch and go day yesterday. So we're alive and well. And if you don't believe us, you can check us out on YouTube. In fact, you might want to adjust the color on that to get Jaybird's dinosaur shirt properly given the right credit. Just go to YouTube. Look for the KVJ show because we're all alive and on there.
You got a lot of nerve, don't you, baby? I only hit the curb 'cause you made me. You're telling all your friends that I'm crazy, like I'm the only one. Why'd you throw them stones at you? Had a wild heaven on it too, living in your big glass house with the view. I thought you knew I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend. If you couldn't tell, they say teamwork makes a dream work. Hell, I had some help. You thought I'd take the blame for us to crumble and go around like you ain't guilty of something already lost. The game that you've been running, guess it's catching up to you. You think that you're so innocent after all that you did. I ain't tell you ain't innocent. Can't wash our hands of this. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend. If you couldn't tell, they say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help. It takes two to break a heart in two. Ooh, baby, you blame me, and baby, I blame you. Oh, if that ain't the truth. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend. If you couldn't tell, they say teamwork makes a dream work. Hell, I had some help.
Yeah, yesterday was a very harrowing day for the members of the KVJ show. Almost had 3 deaths. Thank God. Nobody bit the bullet yesterday, and you're all here and safe. But Virginia, you about got taken out by a gust of wind?
Yeah, so I was standing next to my car and I had my car door open. So I'm standing next to the driver's side, car door's open, and I'm talking to my friend who's standing in front of me. So he's looking at me, I'm looking at him, but I'm facing like towards the back of the car. I can't see the door that's behind me that's open. And all of a sudden, this big gust of wind comes along, and the door goes from being open to almost closing on my head.
Oh, yeah.
And my friend that I'm standing there with talking grabs the door, catches it, and literally, like inches from my head, saves me from being clocked by my own car door.
Yeah, that's
It's like, oh my gosh.
You got to watch out for those gusts of wind. That would have definitely rung your bell.
It would have knocked me out.
Are you okay? Do you need breakfast?
No, I'm fine. It did not hit me, thank goodness.
Okay, thank God. Jaybird, you had your own near-death experience. You got electrocuted yesterday?
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about me getting run off the road, but yeah, I also got electrocuted yesterday.
I mean, he just everywhere he went, someone was trying to take him out.
I did. I really did have a horrible, not horrible, but an adventurous day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got shocked something awful. I was working on, your light switch. It was out, and I was doing something with the wires and all that, and I hit something, and I'm not sure exactly what I hit, but it felt like I was zapped to the high heavens, and getting shocked on that level can really, I put that in top 5 most uncomfortable feelings. It hurt.
Yeah.
It
Was your switch plate off of
Yes,
your? Yeah, that's
it was.
why.
It was. I'm doing a project, and I went a little deep on something I shouldn't have been going deep because I'm learning as I go on a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
And I got shocked to the high heaven, and it was jarring.
Oh, I bet.
Because you don't know when you're going to get shocked. I think that's
Right.
half the battle is the surprise of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah, I almost died on that one.
It's an odd feeling if you've had a large current of electricity going through your body. It is an odd thing. I remember one time. You guys ever been hit up with an electric fence?
No, thank God.
That's a rite of passage for hillbillies, because we had a lot of them back where I grew up, and you would always try to go someplace you're not supposed to go. And I remember one time crawling underneath one, and I got up too quick, and my butt hit the electric fence, and you just start breakdancing.
Oh.
It's the weirdest, and you can't control it. You're like, what is my body doing? It's very odd, so it's an odd thing to have happen. And poor producer Denny's, he almost got taken out yesterday. And
Him too?
yeah, like I said, almost everybody died yesterday on the show.
My goodness.
Yeah, Denny's was kind of a self-inflicted, a little bit like Jaybird's. He was just eating some delicious tortilla chips. And it kind of got you the wrong way. You went a little too aggressive on it.
Yeah, sometimes you're biting a tortilla chip and it's a giant one that doesn't fit all the way in your mouth.
Is it round or is it triangle?
It was triangle.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I bit it and it broke off in a huge piece, but I wasn't paying attention. I was already swallowing.
Yeah.
I swallowed an entire tortilla chip intact. I felt the whole thing go down my entire esophagus.
Oh.
That's rough. I've had that happen before where you think you're dying. You have something huge in your chest, and you can track its movement.
I could just feel it slicing my esophagus the entire way down because it barely fit. It was pressured the entire way. I had to stand up. I leaned against the wall.
Oh, yeah,
I had to catch my breath. I
Oh
couldn't
my
believe
gosh.
It's nuts. It does. It makes you dizzy.
It was horrible.
Are you okay? Do you want breakfast?
My throat is
Do
so
you want to eat some
sore.
more and take a chance with that?
I feel like
How about some nachos?
my esophagus must have. I just want the doctors out there. Did I just mess up something very bad? Because it had to
Yeah.
have cut my esophagus.
Do you feel any residual pain when you
Oh,
swallow
yeah.
or anything like that? So you can still feel it.
Yeah, it feels like if somebody took a long fingernail and scratched your esophagus all the way down. Like I could feel it to about the middle of my chest, and then I think that the pain disappears a little bit.
You probably did. You probably did scratch your, I guess, esophagus.
Oh God, it was horrible.
Causes some trauma. Yeah, I've had that. It's terrible because it's there, and there's no way getting it back. You're just rooting for it to.
Oh, my eyes got giant the second I did it, and I was like, no, and I could just feel it going. And there's nothing you could do. I put my hand against the wall, and I just go, it's over. I
Right.
can feel
It's
it.
over.
I go, it's open. My esophagus is now exposed.
Food injuries are the worst, man.
Oh, I still feel it right here. It's just so painful.
You're always the standby guy to save Jaybird when he swallows something he shouldn't.
Yeah.
Do you have a guy?
I don't.
For you?
Lachlan was there just watching me,
Oh, no.
wondering what I was
Watching
doing.
Dad choke to death.
He wasn't a help at all.
These kids, man. Yeah. You give them so much, and you help a dad out.
What a jerk.
I'm hoping a day or two goes by and this thing heals, but I thought I really messed up last night when I did that.
Yeah, it's a terrible feeling. Been there. Well, coming up here in a couple of minutes, Jaybird is dealing with his painful hip And I don't know if you've been able to set up a makeup date for your hip replacement surgery, or I don't even know now if he needs it, Virginia. I'll tell you exactly why coming up next.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Play your way at Mardi Gras, international flavors of Carnival at Universal Orlando Resort. It's time to play, February 1st to March 30th. Take a break with an ice-cold Coca-Cola Zero Sugar as you taste the world. Catch beads and sing out at live concerts on select nights. Florida residents get 2 days free when you buy a 2-park, 1-day park-to-park ticket. Get details at universalorlando.com. Not available at front gate. Used by April 30th, 2025. Restrictions apply.
If you've been waiting to hear Macy's winter clearance, now's the time. Get everything you've been eyeing all season long at prices that are worth the wait. How good? Think 40 to 70% off coats, sweaters, boots, and more. Plus, come in and get an extra 20% off all your clearance purchases. That's up to 75% off. So if you've been waiting to treat yourself to something cute and cozy, hurry into Macy's now, because you're not the only one ready to score amazing winter deals. Savings off already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Well, the new state-of-the-art showroom at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach is open, and oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. I've seen it. You have to go see it. Go check out all the new 2025 Kias. Go grab one like I did. I grabbed the EV9. It had so many features, so much technology, so much safety. It just gives me a peace of mind. I love my EV9. If you've been shopping for a car and maybe you wanted to get past the holidays, get into Greenway Kia now. Go bring your old car and drive off the lot in a brand new Greenway Kia. I got the EV9. We got my daughter the Sportage. There's something for every price range. Tag me in all your Kia pictures and go see our friends at Greenway Kia. Lonnie and the team are ready to help you out. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 1-800-NEW-KIAs or online at greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
WPBF 25 News Mornings. Aaron, Stephen, and Nathalie with today's headlines.
And breaking news from overnight.
On stories happening right now.
From the Palm Beaches to the Treasure Coast.
With Sandra's most accurate forecast to help you prepare. And Yasmin, South Florida's only dedicated traffic anchor.
Watching backups impacting your commute. And a 12-hour forecast for your entire day.
Watch the most experienced local morning team. WPBF 25 News Mornings. Live, local, late breaking.
This spring, speed returns to South Florida. NASCAR weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway. Go get it done. Green, green, green. Where high octane meets the high banks. And gear up for spring break in the fast lane. 3 races, 3 days, one unforgettable weekend in racing paradise. NASCAR weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway. March 21st through the 23rd. Get your tickets now at homesteadmiamispeedway.com.
When you're running a small business, every dollar counts. And there's lots of ways you could try saving money, like, say, subletting half your office to an exotic pet shop, or downsizing your fleet of catering trucks to a fleet of catering scooters. Or you could try a smarter way to save. Switch to Comcast Business Mobile. It could save you up to 70% on business wireless compared to AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile, and save you the hassle of having a parrot as your desk mate. So don't compromise your business to save money. Keep it growing with Comcast Business Mobile, an incredible value and smarter way to save. Comcast Business Mobile, powering smarter savings, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Compares weighted average of providers based on optimized pricing. Comcast Business Internet required. Reduced speeds after data usage included with plan. Savings may vary.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
Kevin and I were lucky enough to do the whole entire body scan at Life Imaging FLA. And I'm telling you, it's just one of those things that makes you go, afterwards. Okay, I know there's no issues, nothing brewing. Preventative medicine is so sexy, especially if you have heart disease that runs in your family. Don't you want to know about a problem before it becomes a problem? You can do that right now with our friends at Life Imaging FLA. With just a few minimum requirements, you can actually get a free heart scan right now. Be proactive. Ensure that you have a healthy heart. Get in there, look around, and let them give you back a rating. For Kevin and I, we were so lucky we got back a rating of 0 blockages. But if you have any kind of blockage, don't you want to know before you have the heart attack? They're offering you a free heart scan right now at Life Imaging FLA, and there's 3 locations. There's Dade, there's Broward, and now there's Palm Beach right there in Jupiter. With a few minimum requirements, get that free heart scan right now from your cell phone. Dial pound 250, say the keyword free heart scan.
Injured in an accident? Visit Lytle Writers Smith Ivy and Fronrath at foryourrights.com.
They keep it real. The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, if you've been following the ongoing saga of Jaybird's bad hip, you know that he was scheduled to get a hip replacement a couple weeks ago, and unfortunately he came down with the flu, and they do not do hip replacements on people who have the flu. And so that was postponed.
Well, I even just said I wasn't ready to get this surgery because my flu was so bad. I made
you're the one that made the call?
I was so sick, man. I really was. I just was not in the spirit of going into getting an operation because I still was kind of not feeling that great that Monday coming in here.
Right. Yeah.
The day of the surgery.
So you're kind of getting over the flu now. Have you set a new date for the hip replacement?
No, not yet, Kevin.
Okay. Well, the big question is, does Jaybird even need it? You say that you've been doing some things, some work on your hip, and it's feeling a little bit better, and it's your dad who's pulling the Mr. Miyagi on you.
My dad has been working on my back, my leg, and my hip.
Wow.
And also doing this healing technique. Both working in tangent. I got to tell you, my leg has felt great. Now, I'm sure people out there listening going, Bird, what are you talking about? You sound like one of those trippy hippies.
And you are.
And I am. But my dad believes in the ways of the healing. And he knows kind of what he's doing. His girlfriend has got almost the same issue I have.
Really?
And the last couple months, he's had to really take care of her and really tried to, massage and work on her body a lot. So he's been doing a lot of the same techniques to me. And I got to tell you, this is the best I have felt in months.
Wow.
Now,
that's impressive.
It is impressive.
Yeah.
What does that mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not going through a flare-up. But what my dad does to my back and then his little healing techniques, I feel pretty good right now. And I'm still being active and I'm still being mobile. I'm not going full gorilla. I'm not lifting rocks or anything.
Right.
But I'm living my life. So as of right now, I feel pretty good.
Is this going to affect how quickly you might set up the hip replacement or whether you do it at all?
I'm not sure, Kevin. I'm on the fence right now.
Okay, so you're right now in not any hurry to set up the new date for the hip replacement surgery.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them a call and see what they say as well, and talk. Communication's key, but man, just it's nice to be feeling peaceful.
Yeah,
and not in pain.
Yeah, it's been nice.
I mean, is it possible that whatever your dad's healing ways are could reverse the trend and you wouldn't even need it at all?
I don't think so because I've seen my X-ray and it is legit bone on bone.
Yeah,
I mean you can see one
what is
side.
It normally? There's supposed to be cartilage there.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a cushion in because if you look at my right hip, you can see a piece that kind of gets in between the hip and the joint.
Yeah.
On my left. That thing is gone. It's been deleted from my body.
Yeah.
You've got two pieces of bone rubbing on each other, which also there's a lower back issue on top of that, kind of pressing down on all of that. But as of right now, I'm feeling pretty good. I think I'm almost back to moonwalking status.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
How about that, huh? Okay.
Do you believe in healing?
I do. Yeah, I think it's definitely possible. It's one of the spiritual gifts that they talk about. Now, I think you need a lot of proof to do it. There have been some instances that have got me to the point where we're saying, okay, that's at least a major coincidence that it worked out that way. Now, if you had something where your dad did something, laid hands on you, and the cartilage regrows itself, something that is theoretically medically impossible. To me, that's what I believe a miracle is. It's not a great coincidence. It is something that is without medical explanation, what they would consider impossible. They say that can't happen, and it does happen.
I go get another x-ray, and they go, oh my gosh, your bone on bone is gone. Your cartilage is back. That would be a healing miracle.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, those are the stories that I like hearing.
And I don't know how many people can claim that they are the true recipient of a miracle, because I think 90% of the stories that people have believing they got a miracle, you could say, well, I think you're very lucky. It's a 1 in a million chance. And, you know, maybe there is something spiritual that did help you to that path, but there is a way that this happened. We can explain it.
There's some coincidences, and then there's some things that lined up to make you become healed. It's not just, oh.
Yeah.
If the Juicy Daddy grew your cartilage back through his healing hands, we got to start renting these hands out.
Now, I don't want people listening and thinking my dad rebuilt my cartilage.
Does he wear robes when he touches you?
I don't believe my dad rebuilt my cartilage. I think a lot of it has to do with what he's doing with my back and some of
Just
the
stretching
and all that. But look, man,
it's bad, but it's at least taking away your pain a bit right now.
I had a very, very kind, nice couple back at the Abacoa pizza eating contest, and their name eludes me, but they were very kind, and they just walked up to me and asked if they could pray for my hip. I don't turn that stuff down. That's good. Yeah. That's all good, positive energy. I never would want to turn down.
Right.
And even if it just makes you feel better mentally, isn't that a win?
Sure.
Absolutely.
That's a win for me.
I mean, but physically, you do feel good.
I'm walking around better, am I not?
The magical hands of one Juicy Daddy. Put your hands on me, Juicy Daddy.
I like to celebrate wins as they come.
Yeah.
Even if it's a small win in the moment, I'm enjoying the win.
Wow.
Well, if he's not a faith healer, maybe you could at least be a physical therapist.
Yeah, with zero medical training.
Yeah, right.
Oh, there are people screaming at the radio right now. Go back to the Dr. Bird.
He's not the only person in South Florida doing bunk stuff out of their house.
Yeah, you can set up a whole clinic on the side of your house by your patio.
Yeah. $10 a heal.
Yeah.
That's low ball.
That's low ball.
That's way too low.
Yeah. Well, there are other things that are very questionable as to whether or not they're going to work or not, and most of those things right now are available on TikTok. Virginia's trying something she is hoping is going to work. She'll tell you about next.
Walk in your rainbow paradise. Strawberry lipstick state of mind. I get so lost inside your eyes. You believe in. You don't have to say love me.
Okay, you never know what you're going to get on TikTok. Sometimes it might just be awesome. My wife got a mop on TikTok, and she absolutely loves it. She raves about it all the time. Now, I don't know if she's overselling it because of my skepticism towards TikTok. I feel like that might be part of it, but she uses it all the time. She said it's been life-changing.
If you want to keep buying stuff on TikTok, you have to tell your husband how great the stuff you bought on TikTok is.
You're right.
I do notice, too, people who find an awesome mop, they never shut up about it. They're kind of bragging about their mop. I've noticed that.
Yeah. I think like almost what Virginia's saying. They're trying to convince themselves how awesome it is.
It's true, because you know that if you talk crap about it, then your husband will be like, well, stop buying stuff on TikTok then.
Don't be an idiot. You're throwing your money away. Yeah. So now Virginia's got something that she's kind of excited about because it looks amazing on TikTok. What are lotus seeds?
Have you seen lotus seeds on TikTok? Okay, it must be my algorithm. I don't know what. I mean, it must know that I love flowers, which I do. I love orchids. I love flowers. I love everything floral. So these lotus seeds, you put them in like a big glass bowl of water, and then they just start sprouting. In the TikTok video, it looks like it takes 20 minutes, but I know it's probably sped up for time. But they just start sprouting, and then they turn into these most beautiful, colorful flowers with lily pads and flowers, and it's a whole bouquet on your table. And the lotus seeds, Kevin, were only $8.99.
Well, I mean, how can you not get that?
I had to get them.
Yeah.
All right,
They're just begging you to get them.
This sounds fake.
They showed up last night. The lotus seeds showed up. I put them in the water. I put them in a bowl. They're sitting on my table. They're doing nothing, but I'm hopeful that what happened in the ad happens and they start sprouting and turn into these gorgeous flowers with lily pads and so beautiful.
Could you imagine if you were somebody new listening to the show for like the last 15 minutes? I'm talking about my dad healing me. You're talking about lotus seeds, like Jack and the Beanstalk style. We sound trippy.
We sound gullible.
We just, I don't know, man.
We'll fall for anything.
We sound a little trippy.
You know, in the course of my life, there have been so many products that I've seen that they looked amazing and they sold them so well. And then when you get them, they're not even close to what they are. I mean, going all the way back to my childhood, I remember seeing a demonstration on sea monkeys, and they even had a little cartoon and a commercial illustration they ran during the Saturday morning cartoons I used to watch.
Yeah.
And the sea monkey, it was like they would grow into something, and then the one sea monkey was swimming on the TV, and it was wearing a crown. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely amazing. You can have royalty, and they got families, and I thought this was going to be a life-changing thing. I got sea monkeys. Is very unimpressed.
It's so funny you say that because I just watched this documentary about sea monkeys and how kids were so disappointed when they would get their sea monkeys because they thought they were going to be dancing and have crowns on with batons.
Right.
And all it was little baby brine.
Yeah.
A little I think that's
Tiny.
what they Yeah, and
Tiny.
I do love sea monkeys, but I too was very disappointed when I first got them.
It looked almost like somebody had spilled some rice in your water.
Yeah, and then that's kind of what Denny's shrimp look like.
Yeah.
Little slightly bigger sea monkeys.
Yeah.
But yeah, same kind of feel concept.
What a disappointment.
I like the fact that they could go from crystal into a creature. That part was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no crown, no dancing.
And I remember I was at a mall one time with my grandfather as a little kid, and there was somebody with a display thing. They had this styrofoam plane, and they would throw it, and it would do a loop, and it would come right back to him, Virginia.
Wow.
And then they would throw it, and it'd zip all around, and it'd come right back to him. It was just styrofoam. Like, oh my gosh, this thing is absolutely amazing. I got to get it. And it was pretty cheap. My grandfather bought it for me. I went home, put it together in the backyard. I threw it one time. The wings both broke off and didn't do anything.
They used to sell them at mall kiosks a lot.
Yeah,
Where you
right.
go down the mall.
And I don't know how they trained the person to put on that exhibition. It was so amazing and impressive. They made it look so easy, and I thought I was going to do the same thing and have a whole afternoon of fun.
There's no wind inside the mall either.
You're right. One chuck, and it just broke apart in midair.
Those things were so fun, and you're right. They always had some teenage kid that would throw it across all the way down to Sears and make a U-turn and come right back and land on his shoulder.
Yeah, it's unreal. Yeah, it's just that's the beginning of a long line of disappointments I've had in retail for my entire life. Well, there are some other things on TikTok maybe to check out. Jaybird had found something called the stripper shaver to trim your bikini line.
Whoa.
And the demonstration that they have on TikTok is pretty amazing because...
Is it the balloons?
No, this is the one that has a lot of hair coming out of the bikini line area, and they trim it away, and it looks so amazing. But I don't know what makes this shaver better than anybody else's I've seen.
And I thought there was a part where they show what not to do, and in the clip of what not to do, they kind of do a reenactment where they show a little blood. It's a very...
Yeah, on the bikini line.
Yeah, I was very put off by the entire...
It's graphic.
It was very graphic.
There's too much blood for what you would normally get for a nick.
Well, I wasn't sure if that was real. I thought it was a parody. Some of these TikTok commercials look like parodies sometimes.
That's just the problem with TikTok is you don't know what you're watching. Sometimes it is a spoof and you just get sucked right in, and sometimes it's just a bad product where they're trying to take your money.
Well, just go old school and do clippers if you have to trim down there.
Right.
That's what you would do, wouldn't it?
Yeah, totally. Like, you don't need to spend all this extra money on something that's not going to work as advertised.
But like regular clippers, like that kind of, that's what girls use too, right?
If they, if they need it.
Mm-hmm.
Just asking.
There also is something else on TikTok that is going viral. This woman named Dahlia Grand has showed off what she does when she goes on a date. She said that she is of that age now where, you know, she's not in her early or mid-20s, and so she's at the age where guys could easily be married or maybe on a second marriage, or they could be at that cheating age. So what she does to kind of propel any kind of cheaters and stop them, she secretly covers herself in glitter before any date. And so if there's any touching, the guy will kind of unknowingly go home covered in glitter. And then his woman will notice, be like, wait, why do you have glitter on you? Because where do you get glitter if you're a guy in society? It's
You have to come in contact with a female.
A female or a kid.
That's not true. I have glitter at my house, and I'm not coming in contact. Sometimes I'm by myself. I know that sounds weird.
I think you might be the exception.
You're not who we're talking about. Ever. When we're talking about normal man, it's not you.
Okay, all right, I get it. I got the memo.
Look within.
Got the memo loud and clear.
Look at your shirt.
Got the memo loud and clear.
Do you think that's a brilliant idea, Virginia? What do you think about that? Because other ladies were saying this is great. I love it.
I love it.
Of course you love it. It's psychotic.
I think it's fabulous. And yes, it's a little psychotic. But hey, you got to fight fire with fire.
You do.
If you have these men out there and they're snuggling up with other females, don't you want to know about it?
She don't really do this. This is TikTok.
She probably does.
This is TikTok trying to go viral, and it worked. It worked.
It did. Well, a lot of people
Glitter
think it's
that
very
thing
clever.
up.
Yeah.
Glitter yourself, girls, head to toe.
Right.
Be a glitter bomb.
Okay. So of everything we talked about, we got one thing that might be brilliant from TikTok. This definitely is not. Have you heard about the new TikTok challenge where people are dropping heavier objects on their feet and then rating how much it hurts?
This is so stupid.
Dropping things on my foot. Part 3 reactions. Hammer. Oh, yo. I come short 6 out of 10 I'd say on that one.
What is the matter with people?
So they keep this up on TikTok, but when I did a somersault, we were banned for 3 days.
Yeah.
What?
He didn't even do a somersault completely. He just was leaning against a wall trying to do a headstand, and he fell kind of and did his own somersault, and they banned us because they said this is dangerous and promoting pain.
How is that allowed on TikTok?
Great question, because I mean the whole concept is that you're just dropping heavy objects on your feet and rating the pain.
Wait, so what time are we doing this today?
Now. That's a 6 out of 10 for a hammer.
Go with the heater next. Yo, 7 out of 10 on that one. Go with the speaker now.
And do I hear a crying baby in the background? Is he neglecting a crying child to drop things on his feet?
Go watch your baby, you moron.
Oh, that's an 8 out of 10 there. Makita drill. Oh, my foot feels broken. Yo, that was definitely a 10 out of 10 there, boys.
That's what we're doing on TikTok. We're neglecting our children to drop heavy objects on our feet.
Oh my gosh, this guy's an idiot.
I'm in a tough place. I've done some really stupid things online and on this show, but that was not awesome. And I know I am being a hypocrite, but that was. I mean, that's what's being rewarded.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. And enough people must be doing it because it's going viral enough so that Jimmy Fallon was talking about it on The Tonight Show.
And finally, doctors are warning against a new viral TikTok trend in which users are dropping heavy objects on their feet. You know, at a certain point, we just have to let evolution do its thing.
Yeah. It's a good point. Feel for that kid, though. Well, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, got some new tech news. Now, these were things of science fiction back when we were kids, but how far away are we from flying cars and robot housekeepers? How much it'll cost and how soon we'll get it? I'll break it down for you next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic is service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit them at schumacherauto.com. This morning, an accident with blockage is tying you up on Belvedere Road at Florida Mango Road. And in Broward County on Florida's Turnpike South, emergency vehicles have caused the ramp to Coconut Creek Parkway to close. No southbound access, but traffic can still enter to go northbound. You can use I-95 to go south as an alternate route. This traffic is service of Massage Envy. In the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
A Massage Envy membership is an investment in what's most important. You! Make Me Time wellness sessions a regular thing. Join Massage Envy's 12-month wellness program now through March 31st and receive a free 60-minute session. Hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
At Wells Fargo, we know what got you into your business. Whether it's manufacturing, running a restaurant, or your business from home. What you didn't get into your business for was banking. But luckily, Wells Fargo offers business checking, payments, and lending all in one place, in your neighborhood and on our app, so you can focus on doing what you love. Wells Fargo, you're good at business, we're good at business banking. Learn more at wellsfargo.com/business. Terms apply. Wells Fargo Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Scott for Scott's here. Your lawn is meant for all things bonus. Bonus relaxing, bonus playing, bonus beauty. But when dollar weed and clover are popping up everywhere, it's time to start cutting them back with Scott's Turf Builder Bonuses. It kills dollarweed and clover and feeds your grass so it grows thick and strong to crowd out future weeds. Now that's worth some bonus points, eh?
Get a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Bonus S today. It's guaranteed or your money back.
Feed your lawn. Feed it.
Hey, honey, I have a great idea for summer vacation. Let's go to Chicago. We can take the kids to the aquarium, the Navy Pier, and maybe even a baseball game. We can eat deep dish pizzas and Chicago-style hot dogs.
That's a great idea, and the kids will love it. But only if we fly from PBI.
Chicago, here we come.
Let's book our flight today.
Already on it.
Palm Beach International Airport, South Florida's award-winning and favorite airport. Now flying direct to Chicago. Visit pbia.org for more info.
In the world of home comfort, one name stands above the rest. Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. For 50 years, we've been South Florida's premier air conditioning and plumbing solution. But we're more than just repairs and installations. We're innovators and problem solvers, constantly evolving and meeting your home comfort challenges. Plus, we've been dedicated to the community for over 5 decades. Choose the best. Choose Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. Call 833-390-3539 or visit lindstromair.com.
I love those guys.
We are proud of our parents. Want to know why? Because they work for the school district of Palm Beach County. There's lots of great jobs with paid vacation, holidays off, healthcare, and retirement. You can be in the same schedule as your kids. Come work at the school district of Palm Beach County. You'll see why it's your best choice.
Join us at the Team Palm Beach Schools Job Fair. Register at palmbeachschools.org/job fair. That's palmbeachschools.org/job fair.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work.
For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
Well, we went yesterday to go to Great Smile Dental. Rocco had to get new braces wire put in. Dr. Donatelli is fantastic. That's his orthodontist, but everybody there is on the same page. Great Smile Dental in Port St. Lucie. It's all phases of dentistry and orthodontics, everything in one location, family owned and operated. They take great care of their patients. You're going to feel so special at Great Smile Dental in Port St. Lucie. Go to greatsmiledental.com.
VA benefits help. Gordon and Partners. ForTheInjured.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Never worry about overpaying for your car again. Visit hgreg.com in West Palm Beach today and discover how easy it is to get into the car of your dreams. Stop by today to explore how you can upgrade your car without increasing your payments. Visit hgreg.com or visit us in West Palm Beach. Save more. Drive happy.
South Florida weather this morning, a mix of sun and clouds. A shower is possible early on. Today's high temperatures in the low to mid 70s.
This report is sponsored by Banana Boat 360 coverage.
Banana Boat now has a better way to spray. Our 360 coverage sport and kid sprays make applying sunscreen a breeze with better control for no missed spots. And they're reusable and refillable. Shop Banana Boat at CVS.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, if you're on social media, so is KVJ, your favorite platforms. We are there, like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. You can go see all kinds of videos about the KVJ show and get behind-the-scenes stuff. In fact, you'll see a lot of things before it even hits the show if you're just following us on social media. And we were just talking about TikTok a second ago, and one thing that we were testing out as to whether there's legitimacy or not is the TikToker that was saying that your pizza reheats the best if you dip it in water. And Virginia and Jaybird, you both have done your videos, and you've done the work.
I haven't published mine yet.
I haven't published mine either. I've got it on my phone.
Yeah, I've got the footage on my phone. I had to make a couple quick edits, but I do have my research done.
Okay, was there a result either dramatically great or dramatically awful? Could you say confidently that it does or does not work?
Yes, I could say if it does or does not work.
Absolutely. I got Rocco the expert of pizza on it.
All right, so we're going to drop those videos for you, and you'll be able to see for yourself if that is TikTok or Trick Talk.
Yeah, as long as you just give me a little time to edit it. I was too busy editing my Five Below review video yesterday, which is now available on all of our KVJ platforms.
I know you guys had a big disagreement about the store Five Below yesterday.
Not worth the time.
I read some of the comments, and it is quite a civil war we have going on right now.
Five Below.
Some people absolutely hate it. Some people love it. There's nothing in the middle.
You love it or hate it.
But the people who love it really love Five Below, and then the people who hate it, they basically call you a peasant. You are dirty. You're gross. It's crazy.
It is kind of odd that it is so passionate. I did see Grant in our chat had talked about your neglect of looking at their cookie or their candy selection, I guess.
I did have that in my video, but I decided to edit it out. I didn't think we needed a 1 minute and 45 second Five Below video. I kept it to
Didn't make the final cut.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
They have fun toys there, I should say. And maybe that's what I like about it. You don't like no toys.
I don't.
I'm doing a project where I need small mini toys, and it has a ton of them. It's a project. It's a think piece.
I hear you. So, Virginia, you're not in the market for little cheap toys.
Not a bit. I'm trying to get toys out of my house.
Okay, you're going the opposite. You know,
I brought Denny's a giant bag of toys the other day because I'm toy liquidating.
I will say Baby Lachlan is going to have one heck of a toy future between me and Virginia. That kid is toy rich.
I do not want any of my toys. All of them are going to Baby Lachlan.
I'll say that my toys are better. Hers are kind of whack. All right,
Yes. I definitely gave him a better dinosaur than you did because Denny's told me so.
Well, is Lachlan saying anything about it? Can you...
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. He prefers my dinosaur over the one that Jaybird gave him because Denny's told me.
Much like TikTok, this is all fake, what she's doing right here. The kid can't even make that kind of sentence, and he's still playing with my shopping cart I bought him.
I think there's only one way to prove it. I think what you need to do is you need to both give him a toy, let him play with it, get familiar with it, and then you remove him from both toys, and you put just one in front of him. And then you see which one he goes towards.
I don't think I'm emotionally strong for that. I'd be broke. My heart would be just explosive sadness if he picks Virginia. So
Oh, he's going to pick mine.
I couldn't take that, Kevin.
you couldn't.
Well, he's my godson, and I just love him so much. For him to pick the witch's toy over mine, I'd be destroyed.
That would just get too real for you, huh?
That's why I don't think I could be a parent. I would feel too hard.
I get you. We wouldn't put you through that. Okay, so that video is going to be coming up, so we'll let you know if it does work to dip your pizza when it's cold into water before you reheat it. Apparently, it comes back just as fresh as when you got it right out of the pizzeria in the box.
The next day.
That's what they say.
So I was editing my video like a separate video than Virginia. Is that cool if we do it that way?
That's fine.
All right.
Mm-hmm. You do a part 1, part 2.
There's a competition. Who gets the most likes?
Okay.
Hold on. Let me go back and put some cleavage in mine.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you think about this? Would you ever buy a robot housekeeper, Virginia?
A robot housekeeper. I don't know. That kind of freaks me out. How much?
And how good are they?
Yeah.
Okay, they're looking right now at a price tag of $20,000 to $50,000.
No.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Okay. That's what the first versions are looking like. But we are talking about full-looking human robots. Within the next 10 years, that is the timetable that this will be a reality. For the price of a car, you can get a human-like machine that will be using artificial intelligence that will learn how to clean, prepare food, do any of the chores you don't want to do in your house.
I thought I had just seen a thing where Elon Musk was coming out with the next level robot where it's going to be doing stuff like that, to where you start to see the robot more common in the household. It's not everyone's going to have it. It's going to be so expensive, but you're going to start seeing rich people having robots doing these chores a lot more than you used to.
Yeah, that's probably what this is. And the really rich people will have multiples. Now, I mean, think about for the common person of middle income. It would be like getting an extra car for the family, but I'm sure you'll be able to make payments on it. And you think about how much you would pay a housekeeper right now, for instance.
That's true when you put it like that.
Uh-huh. And what is it that you might pay for a housekeeper? Maybe $75 or $100 a month? Is that
75 or 100 a visit?
Yeah, a month. Yeah, back in 1988. That's
how often do you have them come by?
Well, it just depends on how dirty your house is and if you have kids.
I was figuring once a month, but you would do more than that?
Some people go once a week. Some people go every other week. It really just depends on how bad you need them.
Okay, so let's say, what, $100, $150 for a housekeeper each visit?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're doing that, you do it twice, that's $300.
I see a problem.
What?
In the future, when these robots become really a lot more intellectual, they're going to start becoming more humanized, and you're going to get into a situation where the robot is going to fulfill all of your needs, and it starts off with cleaning and doing all these chores. But let's say the marriage is starting to fall apart, and all of a sudden the husband and the robot start to get a little close. If you mean to tell me in 20 years there's not going to be robot affairs going on in the house, I think you're living in La La Land.
It always comes back to robot sex, doesn't it, Virginia?
He loves robot bone.
It comes down to robot companionship. And I'm telling you, it's going to fulfill an emotional void for a lot of people the better and stronger these robots get.
I think there'll be a lot of wives saying, we're not buying that function. That robot doesn't have that kind of import.
We're just getting the cleaning robot.
Yes.
Well,
no, there's going to be a different aisle for that one. And we're not going down that aisle.
I'm just saying in 15 years, you're going to start hearing some weird stories.
Okay, well, I'm sure I'm hearing weird stories now.
Yes, I am too.
Yeah.
They're only going to get weirder.
Okay, I'm just kind of curious how many people, if you could afford it, would you buy a robot housekeeper for $20 to $50K? Thinking about doing a car payment, $300 to $400, maybe $500 a month is what it would cost. But you would have somebody that would be preparing your meals, be cleaning your house, and any other random chores like laundry you don't want to do around the house.
Question, we can program this robot to be very nice. Hello, Kevin. How are you? Your hair looks amazing today.
No, I wouldn't want to program it to be mean. I got enough of that in my house. The humans take care of the insults.
It's extra nice to you. It's not just business.
I would love it. I would pay if I could get a compliment robot, I would get one of those. Doesn't have to do anything else. Just give me compliments all day long. Make me feel good.
Your hair looks nice, and I caught the show today. It was great.
Yes. That's worth a car payment every month for me just to get that kind of affirmation.
Daily? That would be nice.
Yes, I would pay for that. That's fantastic. Right now, early voting, 64% of people not going to be buying it.
I wouldn't buy it either. I don't like it.
Okay.
Did you see the video of the robot the other day? They were showing it off, and then this guy was controlling it, and it went nuts on the front row of like an event. The robot walked over to where the people were and started to try to headbutt them.
Is this real though, Virginia?
It got me.
You don't know if it's real.
It looked real.
Denny showed me. Denny showed me something that was horrifying, and again, I don't know if it was real or not. And I forget what country. It might have been China that was developing it. It is this wolf war dog.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks horrifying, and it looks like it could just run through concrete and just start eating people and slashing people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was that real? It's supposed to go into war, and you can't shoot it.
Wow. Yeah.
But then I'm looking at it and go, Denny, did we just get duped
They
by...
are using right now a robot war dogs.
It looked badass.
They are
man.
badass. Yeah, I think some of those might be real because I believe the IDF is using that in the Gaza Strip in the tunnels.
That's crazy.
Virginia, I don't know how you would protect yourself. If someone unleashed that just down a street here in the States, I don't know.
I wouldn't want to tangle with it.
No way.
Robot dog, you win.
Yeah.
Virginia, it looks like a wolf.
Oh, not me.
Yeah. And the other futuristic thing that's going to be going on, and it's coming to Florida, flying cars. They say that Orlando International Airport is going to be offering up launch and landing pads for flying cars, and it'll be available by the end of 2028, 3 years from now.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle that.
Flying car? Are we 3 years away from flying cars in Orlando?
We're starting with flying planes these days, let alone flying cars.
What the heck? They say these small aircraft will have room for only 6 passengers when they're built, and they'll run off electric power.
So the fact that they're saying they'll be available in 3 years means they're already operational now.
Yeah, they're already testing them out.
And maybe that's what some people see up in the sky at times.
Yeah, there's one of the newer high-rises they built in downtown Miami has the ability to land flying cars.
Wow.
I mean, we're talking about some Jetson futuristic stuff. This is stuff we thought was never going to be possible when we were little children.
But I don't get the fact that they're building buildings with these things and they're going to be putting them in airports. And have you guys seen a flying car?
Maybe we have and we don't know it. What are all these things in the sky, Kevin?
I told you when it came to my hip replacement, the doctor was going to full on pretty much use 80% a robot.
Yeah.
It was accurate. It knows exactly what to pinpoint to.
That I believe.
It gives you compliments during the surgery.
But he said it really started to become prevalent like 3 to 5 years ago, and it really changed the game.
That I've seen, and that syncs with me. I believe in that, and that, you know, I can see that. The flying cars that are taking off and landing vertically 3 years away from doing that at Orlando International Airport.
And I'm sure humans will be responsible. They won't be drinking and flying and smoking, you know, all kinds of funny stuff, Virginia.
No, I'm sure they'll be appropriate, and you don't need a governor of this at all.
You got to have special clearance for that. I am not cool with just regular humans flying around in cars.
No, absolutely not. And then my question is, do you have to file a flight plan anytime you want to just run to the grocery store in your flying car or go wherever you're going to be going?
Are we getting too clever?
Well, I mean, I think to have all this stuff sink in with regular society is going to be tough. And the other thing that you're really starting to see as well is just how the elite 1% of the people making the money on planet Earth are just getting so rich they don't know what to spend all their money on. And so we're getting all this goofy stuff. And I think you are going to start seeing the rich people are going to be doing these kind of things, and us schleps are going to be down here. Oh, it looks cool. Must be nice.
There's really going to be nothing you can do about it.
No.
I think it's probably already happening. You probably already got super, super wealthy people with these pods flying around already. And that might be what you're seeing in the sky when people are like, oh my God, it's aliens. No, it's not aliens. It's rich humans.
Well, it could be a hybrid. It could be aliens, also could be humans. The line's blurred, Virginia.
Is it Elon Musk?
There's a lot of confusion out there. But all these things you talk about that we never thought was possible, what about something like living for 400 or 500 years? I know that sounds crazy to say, but would you be shocked all of a sudden if they go, oh, we've got the technology to live to 500 now?
Yeah, with what they're doing with some of the diet drugs and everything, that's going to kill back your number one killer in America is obesity. So you got a drug to take care of that. Imagine if they got rid of cancer and heart disease.
Wow.
Would you want to live on this rock for 500 years?
Yeah, baby, give it to me. I keep going.
If it's pain-free.
If it was pain-free.
I'm living like I am now. Yeah, I keep thinking about it because, I mean, the ultimate fear is, okay, when you go, are you guaranteed to still see your loved ones? I'd have massive FOMO. If I went, I'd be like, hey, man, what are you guys going to be doing?
If you die, you'll have FOMO.
Yeah, I will. I'll have massive FOMO.
I think everybody who dies has FOMO.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the FOMO I'm going to have after death. I don't want to deal with that. Everybody's going to be having a good time. I'm gone.
Is FOMO a thing in heaven?
Well, could you imagine?
Who knows, Virginia?
I think FOMO might be a worldly concept.
But we're talking about technology in real time right now. Can you imagine what the world will be like in 500 years?
Yeah.
If it's still standing.
It's crazy. And the ultimate thing I guess I wonder now about technology is we're talking about these robot maids, flying cars and all that. Is this only going to be for the elite on planet Earth and the rest of the schlubs? We're living like it's 1955. Because I saw the top 10% of earners are now responsible for 50% of all spending nationwide. 10% of the people in America are doing 50% of all the spending.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That
Talk
is.
about disparity. So, yeah, I'm talking about robot. I'm not going to have a robot maid. What are we talking about here?
No, you know, it's good to clean your own floors. It keeps you humble.
It just keeps me fit. Yeah, that's what I like. Good thought.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Did you see the video of Alec Baldwin getting heckled on the streets of New York?
Yeah, I did.
Whoa. What is going on here? The taunting, the humiliation, and then, I don't know, Alec Baldwin lost his cool. We'll let you hear it coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic aid service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit them at SchumacherAuto.com. This morning, an accident with blockage is tying you up on Belvedere Road at Florida Mango Road. And in Broward County on Florida's Turnpike South, emergency vehicles have caused the ramp to Coconut Creek Parkway to close. No southbound access, but traffic can still enter to go northbound. You can use I-95 to go south as an alternate route. This traffic aid service of Massage Envy. In the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
A Massage Envy membership is an investment in what's most important, you. Make Me Time wellness sessions a regular thing. Join Massage Envy's 12-month wellness program now through March 31st and receive a free 60-minute session. Hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
Spring savings have sprung early for Milo's Rewards members. Right now, members get exclusive savings on Stay Green 1 cubic foot garden soil with 3 bags for just $10. Plus, everyone can save on Scott's Naturescapes 1.5 cubic foot mulch with 4 bags for just $10. Not a member? Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. While supplies last, selection varies by location. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change. Offers valid 2/20 through 3/5. Excludes Hawaii.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir, the C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and class since 1960. Find out more at CassidyAC.com to see for yourself.
Mom and Dad seem different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
La Galleria.
And of course, American touches, like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 35% off. Plus, kids sail free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit MSCCruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
You're back with DJ Good Fun. At the Department of Good Fun, where every game benefits education. Caller number 9. Let's play Name That Scratch Off. Okay, it's a new one.
The $25 million Gold Rush multiplier.
Yeah.
With over $1.2 billion in prizes.
Right again. Wait, is this Cheryl from sales?
Yes. No.
The Florida Lottery. It's good fun. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Hey, let's face it. You have spent enough time being fat. And I don't mean that rudely. Whatever you've got on your body that you don't want is unwanted fat. Whether it's 20 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds or more, it's no match when you call Dr. Zuckerman with Coastal Weight Loss Secret. It's Tracy. When I first started the plan, my goal was to lose 20 pounds of unwanted fat. Could I have stood to lose more? Absolutely. But I was like, I don't know how this is going to work. It is so easy to lose unwanted body fat with Coastal Weight Loss Secret that I told Dr. Zuckerman when I hit my 20, I want to do more. Let's go 25. Let's do 30. Let's do 40. I lost 43 pounds in 3.5 months with Coastal Weight Loss Secret, meaning I met that original goal so fast. If you want to get back into your favorite clothes in the back of your closet, if you want your energy back, your metabolism back, you've got to call Dr. Zuckerman. 561-680-3090. No counting calories, no working out, no shots. Find out more online, coastalweightlossecret.com. Get ready. You're about to get back to that old you.
If you're out and about traveling Florida's toll roads, there's a little thing you should have that can save you loads. The SunPass Mini. It adds value to driving by saving you money, which is always exciting. Without having to stop, it can save you time. And it's easy to purchase at just $4.99. You'll save an average of 25%. Cheaper tolls and airport parking. Now that's money well spent. Get your car a SunPass Mini today and enjoy driving in a much better way. Visit sunpass.com today.
When you're planning your future, you need a starting point, a university that knows where you are and where you want to be. South University's 11 campus locations and online community may allow you to elevate your potential starting now. Nursing, business, technology. Earn your degree on your time. South University. Online. 11 campus locations, unlimited potential. Visit southuniversity.edu to learn more. South University cannot promise or guarantee licensure, employment, or salary amounts. CTO Chev.
I'm Tiffany, founder of Harlem Pilates. When I couldn't find Pilates in my neighborhood, I started a studio from my studio apartment. Chase Inc. helped me grow from 1 Pilates studio to 3. Because when you start small, you're going to need some big help.
With the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for business. Make more with yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, NA member FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
I'm starving. Let's go somewhere cool.
Okay, let's go to Guana Bananas. You mean Iguanabanas?
You mean Guanabanas?
That's what we said.
Guanabanas delivers live music, Sunday brunch, trivia, and the freshest Florida seafood around. We have daily specials and also cater to those that like to eat from the land instead of the sea. Say it however you like, but just get here. If you want an unforgettable dining experience, this is the place. Online at guanabanas.com. Guanabanas in Jupiter, a taste of paradise.
Florida Atlantic women's basketball season is here. Join head coach Jennifer Sullivan and star guards Maya Perry and Jada Moore at Eleanor R. Baldwin Arena this year for big-time college basketball action. Groups of 15 or more get in free. Single game tickets just $10. the band, the cheerleaders, the fun, the action. It's all here with Florida Atlantic Women's Basketball. Visit FAUsports.com for more information. Florida Atlantic Owls, winning in paradise.
Good morning, everybody. Hope your day's off to a great in the upper 70s, really drying out after some really intense rainfall totals yesterday. So still a chance of showers at about 30%, but better than yesterday. WPBF 25 First Warning Meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Did you see the video of the Trump impersonator hunting down Alec Baldwin in New York City and heckling him about, you know, the Rust movie and the whole election? And I guess Alec Baldwin kind of snaps.
What? Alec Baldwin
snapped?
What?
Now, was he also filming? Because you know he's got his TV show starting up very soon.
He's an actor.
He's an actor.
He's got a show.
Is he filming it too? What's going on here, Kevin?
The video looks like it is only the impersonator that is trolling him. Now, it is possible. You don't see anything where it looks like Alec Baldwin is filming. He's getting some luggage out of the back of a car, maybe coming back from a trip. He's out front of his apartment building. It's in New York City. It's on the street. This guy's there in the Trump outfit. He's saying some things you wouldn't think if he was going for the troll or Alec Baldwin were a part of that he would have him say, because he's talking about how he killed a woman.
Oh.
And I don't know if Alec Baldwin would troll himself in that way.
On that way, yeah.
He wouldn't. There's no way he would.
It's too deep and heavy.
Right. But here's a little bit about how it sounded.
Well, Alec, if you don't want that pardon for murdering that woman in cold blood, you can call it first degree, you can call it whatever you want, but it was not good. She's looking down on me right now, smiling, happy. Thank you for confronting the man who took me out, who killed me, and that's okay.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
You realize, by the
Whoa.
way, no, look at me. I want you to look at me.
Sure.
You got a camera on me here?
The rig? No, it's the rig.
But you realize my kids live in this building, right? But I want you to know something.
We love the children. We're doing great deals for the children.
Be real careful.
Okay.
If this camera was here, I'd snap your neck in half and break your neck right. You know that, don't you?
Okay. All right, Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin, ladies and gentlemen, class act. Believe me.
Okay.
That's crazy intense.
Isn't that the best Trump impersonation?
No. It sounds like he was nervous.
Well, yeah.
I'd be nervous too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's just something there.
The guy doing at the end of the video, the guy that's doing the impersonation, he claims that he also did the same thing to Robert De Niro, and Robert De Niro just kind of scampered away. So he, thought Alec Baldwin at least had the cojones to stand up to him and say something so, aggressive.
Oh, Robert De Niro didn't
engage.
Basically say he's going to snap his neck and kill him.
Yeah. So, if you can believe it or not.
Yeah, you can check out that Baldwin show. It premiered this week. It premiered on Sunday night. So there you go. The Baldwins is out.
I can't think of something that I am so less interested in other than the British Royal anything.
Yeah. Now, the one thing that is coming out of the show is, and it's getting more traction, is how Hillary Baldwin, or as she calls herself, Hilaria, is faking this Spanish accent. And there have been a lot of people that have really been trolling her, including a lot of people who are bilingual, who said, I actually grew up in a Spanish household, and I don't ever forget the name onions in English.
Or cucumbers.
Or cucumbers, or whatever it might be.
In that cooking video, she really did say, how you say cucumber?
Right.
Yeah, and she's not at all. She's not Spanish. She has nothing of Latin descent in her whatsoever, I believe.
She's from Connecticut.
Yeah.
She spent time over there. Her parents were professors, and they loved teaching their kids about the world, and they took her to Spain, and she spent a whole summer in Spain and loved it. But that doesn't make you Spanish, and that certainly shouldn't make you come back with an accent.
I think that's what her Wikipedia thing said, that she fell in love with the culture and then adopted it.
It's okay, but it doesn't mean you forget words in English.
Well,
You
no.
know
And
the word cucumber.
And then you go, how you say?
You don't say how you say.
Right.
Yeah. How you say?
Right. So here she is talking a bit about the backlash from her fake Spanish accent.
I think just growing up and speaking two languages is extremely special. Love English. I also love Spanish. And when I mix the two, it doesn't make me inauthentic. When I mix the two, that makes me normal. I'd be lying if I said it didn't make me sad and it didn't hurt and it didn't put me in dark places. But it was my family, my friends, my community who speak multiple languages, who have belonging in multiple places, and realize that we are a mix of all these different things, and that's gonna have an impact on how we sound and an impact on how we articulate things and the words that we choose and our mannerisms. That's normal. That's called being human.
She doesn't understand the criticisms.
She doesn't get it.
Or she's not directly addressing it.
How do you say this show sounds awful in Spanish?
Awful. How you say awful?
This sounds terrible.
I am going to watch every episode. I cannot wait.
Can we put a 10-second timer? Yes, she can only talk about the show for 10 seconds.
You can't do that. That's illegal. In other news, I'm interested in this. Did you see they're coming out with a new Matthew Perry documentary? And it's going to be called Matthew Perry, A Hollywood Tragedy. And in it, they will analyze in depth his final 3 days, including get into the details of why he received 27 shots of that ketamine from multiple individuals over the course of 3 days. 27 shots of ketamine. Whoa. No wonder he passed out and died in the swimming pool.
Yeah, this is one of the things that I hope is going to come out of his passing, is that they are going to really come down on the people that are handing out drugs to this level. Clearly, it's not a healthy way to treat addiction.
Well, I don't think the people doing it cared about those kind of things. It's kind of like the whole thing.
Well, they're caring now that they're up on charges.
But I'm saying, is it possible like he was getting that stuff not from medical facilities? And
no,
that he
it was
getting
physicians. It was drug dealers. It was lots of different people, but there were 2 doctors that were actually a part of it, and that's reckless.
Because if you're going to drug dealers, I don't know how you're going to ever try to stop that, because if someone wants to get drugs, they're going to get drugs.
Yeah, I think what they're doing here, there's a pursuit after actual doctors, and people that have the ability to prescribe it, that are not doing it the right way, that they're going after.
So stay tuned. We will keep you posted. But if you want to check that out, the new documentary is called Matthew Perry, A Hollywood Tragedy. And finally, here, are we excited? Fire Festival 2 is happening.
You think?
I can kind of see why someone would want to do it, because you're going to get hype, and I can see how that could happen.
So Billy McFarland, he's the one that put on Fire Festival 1. He is assuring all of us that Fire Festival 2 will be safer and better organized and so awesome. The festival will be on La Isla Mujeres, Mexico.
Sounds amazing.
I wonder if Hilaria Baldwin would like to go.
Yeah, right. Sure she would.
Tickets range. I mean, you have to have her kind of money to be able to go. Tickets start at $1,400, but the fanciest ticket, if you want to go VIP to Fire Festival 2, it's only going to set you back $1.1 million for a VIP top of the line ticket.
Wow. And it's unreal, this interview with Billy McFarland talking about what is, or really what is not going to be at Fire Festival 2.
So we're going to have artists across electronic, hip-hop, pop, and rock. However, it's not just music. We might have a professional skateboarder do a demonstration. We might have an MMA champion teach you techniques in the morning. And
You say we might have. Are any of these for sure haves? Are they booked?
so I think what makes Fire so cool is that we are selling the experience of Fire. I want to be one of the first festivals that can sell out with no artists.
Oh my gosh.
He wants to be the first festival to sell out with no artist named for a minimum ticket of $1,400.
Not since we heard Hilaria Baldwin not be able to pronounce cucumber have I seen a bigger pile of turds.
Who's more annoying, Hilaria or this McFarlane guy? Seriously.
This is just, his delusion is unbelievable.
He's a scam artist. I wouldn't even call it delusion. He knows what he's doing. I don't think he's some guy that doesn't understand. He is a criminal. He's a scammer.
He's selling an experience, Kevin.
And he knows what he's doing.
He just did 4 years in prison for being what you just said. In fact, his parole officer's likely not even going to allow him to attend his own festival.
He wants to be a celebrity. This is going to keep his name in the press.
But you do have them booked.
We're announcing the artists over the next few months, so I'm not in charge of booking the talent.
Will these be A-list names that are involved?
I really hope so, and I expect so from our conversations.
So nobody has been named, and this festival is going to start on May 30th. So you are 2 months away, and you don't yet really have anybody booked.
That's not a good sign.
Maybe it'll be like the end of Wayne's World 2, and it all comes together, and Aerosmith will show up, other bands will show up.
That'd be amazing, yeah.
It would be kind of funny if you were a big artist that didn't need Fire Festival, and you got a few of your friends that were also big artists to do it like as a joke, as a spoof.
The reason why they wouldn't want to do it is because the Fire Festival was such bad press. They're saying there's a stink on this guy that no one wants to help him out. But I see your point. See, I think if you weren't if you were struggling and you were once famous, this is the time you do jump into the Fire Fest.
You get a resurgence from Fire.
Yeah, I think if you were a has-been, you go to the Fire Festival.
I'm just fascinated. I want to see the people that buy the tickets. I want to see what they're all about. I want to see if they're able to get any artists. I hope they're filming a documentary again like they did the first time, because I will watch it. Fire Festival, the documentary on Netflix, is so good.
Of course they're going to be filming this. Man, this is awful. What an annoying dirt of the day. This is such an annoying...
Oh, stick around. It's coming back in the 8 o'clock hour.
Yeah, baby.
You have to stick around. You're under contract.
I know.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay, got some celebrities having a birthday today, like Quincy Jones's daughter, Rashida Jones. Might know her from Parks and Rec, also The Office. She's 49 years old today. Also got Chelsea Handler turning 50 years old today. Sean Astin is 54. I remember him from The Goonies.
Oh, yes.
Rudy.
That's right.
Rudy.
Daniel Powder, one-hit wonder with Had a Bad Day, is 54. Carrot Top is 60. And Ric Flair, is 76 today. Also, we got a bunch of other birthdays here. Cruz, happy 6th birthday, my man. That's from Mom, Dad. Curran, pork chop, pancake, and muffin. That's pretty awesome.
Cuties.
And Lindsay said, I've been listening since elementary school, and I turned 40 this year.
Dang, we old?
Wow. Also, a birthday shout out to Richard Hauer, a.k.a. Big Richie, from the KVJ TV chat room. Yasix sent that in.
Big Richie.
Happy 12th birthday to our daughter, Melanie Lene. That is from Mommy, Poppy, Jaden, and the Frenchies, Rose and Maui. And there is a nice montage where you can see the whole family in there.
Oh, that's adorable.
Got a happy 4th birthday shout out to our sweet, funny, sassy gymnastics, dancing, and unicorn loving girl, Brooklyn, from Mommy, Daddy, and Big Brother Easton. And there is her adorable photo there.
Oh my gosh, what a cutie.
By the seawall on Palm Beach. Can you identify that seawall? There you go.
Oh yes, that's the Palm Beach seawall cover.
That is. There she is.
Look at you with your fancy eye.
Yeah, I know every seawall in South Florida.
Do you?
What a lame brag.
What a weird flex.
You should punch yourself.
I can identify every seawall in South Florida.
I don't know, I kind of think it's cool.
That's actually a lie, but I got one right, but it sounds great, doesn't it? People be like, that's such an odd thing. Why would you even brag about that?
Did you know that Kevin can identify every seawall?
I'm going to start saying that. Just see the confused look on people's faces like, cool?
You're a dork.
Yeah. Got a happy 69th birthday to Anne Marie. It's from your village. Carly Dale sent that in. So happy birthday.
Woohoo!
Got a birthday, want to get a shout out? You can send us an email. Let us know. Mail at kvjshow.com. MAIL at kvjshow.com. Well, in a matter of minutes, we're going to go back a little bit in time. Some of these not too far back, but songs that you thought you liked for a minute and then they just kind of disappeared. Maybe to remind you again to drop into a playlist and say, was that a good song or not? Some songs time forgot coming up in minutes.
It's fine, it's cool. You can say that we ain't nothing, but you know the truth. And guess I'm the fool with their arms out like an angel through the car sunroof. I don't wanna call it off, but you don't wanna call it love. You only wanna be the one that I call baby. 'Cause 100 boys and bars shoot another shot to stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are. Make a new excuse, not a stupid reason. Go home, well, you well, go home, well, yeah. To stop the world, just to stop the feeling. Go home, well, you well, go home, well, yeah. To stop the world, just to stop the feeling. Who cares? It's a sexually explicit kind of love affair, and I cry. It's not fair. I just need a little love, and I just need a little hair. Think I'm gonna call it art, even if you call it love. I just don't love someone who calls me baby. 'Cause 100 boys and bars shoot another shot to stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are. Make a new excuse, not a stupid reason. Go home, well, go home, well, yeah. To stop the world, just to stop the feeling. Go home, well, go home, yeah. To stop the world, just to stop the When you wake up next to him in the middle of the night with your head in your hands, you're nothing more than his wife. And when you think about me, all of those years ago, you're standing face to face with I told you so. You know I hate to say I told you so. You know I hate to say, but I told you so. You 'cause 100 boys and bars shoot another shot to stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are. Make a new excuse, not a stupid reason. Go home, well, go home, yeah. To stop the world, just to stop the feeling. Go home, well, go home, yeah. To stop the world, just to stop the feeling, yeah. To stop the world, just to stop the feeling. You have to stop the world just to stop the feeling.
You think that song's going to wind up being a classic? Are you going to hear that song much in 10 years? Or is it going to just kind of disappear?
I don't know. I like it,
I
but that's
love
a
it.
great question.
Yeah. I typically find that songs that I really like, they kind of fade into oblivion.
Kind of reminds me of the song Last Christmas by Wham.
It's got a little bit of that kind of keyboard type sound to it. Now, that's a song clearly that has not drifted off into oblivion. I mean, you hear the heck
Amen.
out of that every single year. Comes around. But there are just sometimes some songs that, you know, hey, we loved them for a minute and then we just stopped. And you're like, oh, yeah, I forgot all about that one. So some songs that time forgot. Some people hit us up with. Marco said, do you remember Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake doing a song together?
I do.
Do you remember the name of it?
Holy Grail? Yeah, Holy Grail.
Yeah.
That was amazing. I still play that.
You do? Yeah, if you haven't in a while.
The cup till it runneth over.
I know. When you set this in, like, that is a good tune, Marco. I'm with you, dude.
And baby, it's amazing I'm in this space with you. I just can't crack your code. One day you're screaming you love me loud, the next day you're so cold. One day you're here, one day you're there, one day you care. You're so unfair.
What kind of remix is that?
I don't know what that was.
That was Jimothy Timberlake.
Yeah.
Ruined the best part of the song.
I know, we didn't get the hook there.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a great song and ruin it.
That wasn't Holy Grail. That was Epic Fail.
Yeah.
Sip it from the cup till it runneth over. Holy fail.
Yeah, I don't think that sold it, Marco, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to love it. Let me see a couple other ones here. Jessica's saying, I feel like we're forgetting a bit about some of the classics Nicki Minaj did. Are you a Nicki Minaj fan, Virginia?
Oh my gosh, early Nicki Minaj is incredible.
Just play 20 minutes of her verse on Monster on a loop.
Amazing.
And I'm happy.
Yeah, that song's been, what is that song, almost 10, 15 years ago now that came out?
Monster? Older than that.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're starting to forget about that one a bit, and you should not. Another one she threw out, and I don't think anybody's forgetting about this, but just in case you were, Starships is probably still her biggest hit, would you not say?
I mean, it's a crossover hit.
Yeah, I don't know if Nicki Minaj actually even loves it.
She doesn't love it because she got a lot of heat for it, and
Right.
it's a controversial song, but I love it.
Okay.
I'm a crossover girl.
Yeah, if you forgot about it, that's what it sounded like.
Starships were meant to fly. Hands up and touch the sky. Can't stop 'cause we're so high. Let's do this one more time.
Yeah, that was a good
Is that
little tune.
Kesha? Is that Kesha singing right there? Or is that Kesha singing the hook?
I don't know. Is it?
That sounded like Kesha to me.
Oh, maybe it is.
Does Nicki Minaj sing her own hooks?
Nah, yes and no, I think. I think it depends. If you're
Okay.
doing a pop crossover, I could see I don't know. It sounded like Kesha.
Can't stop 'cause we're so high. Let's do this one more time.
That last
No, I
part,
think that's Nicki.
Okay, please just don't yell at me. I'm talking about you guys, the audience.
Just
I'm
everyone.
Wrong. I'm wrong a lot, and I apologize. I thought it was Kesha. I think I'm wrong.
Okay, no,
Sue
Kesha
me.
did not sing on Starships.
Okay, I'm just going to stop trying to get involved.
Does anybody go back and listen to Madonna from the 2000s? Does anybody like any of her music from the 2000s?
Yeah, I mean, all the way through, I get down with Madonna.
Well, give us a taste of which one you like from the 2000s.
Was that music? Was that whole
Yeah,
time frame?
music was good. Yeah, I thought that
I
was
loved
yeah.
music.
That was was that one that was used on what is the Spy? I'm even forgetting about him. Austin Powers. Was that used on I thought she had a song that was on an Austin Powers. No, I think it was another song. She had a few songs that I think from the early 2000s, now about 20, 25 years ago, that I don't know, I guess we weren't ready for that, and you don't really hear some of that Madonna. It's kind of lost. This is a more recent song than that. You remember the song she did called 4 Minutes?
Yeah. 4 minutes to save the world. Is
yeah,
it 4 minutes
I
to
don't
save
even
the
remember
world?
how this song went. Is it any
Was
good?
that for a 007 movie?
It's for a 007 movie. It's 4 minutes to save the world.
Was it really?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh man, my memory is gone. Here's the song.
If you want it, you already got it. If you thought it, it better be what you want. If you feel it, it must be real. Just say the word and I'ma give you what you want. Time is waiting. We only got 4 minutes to save the world.
Is your boy?
Yeah, got Justin Timberlake in there. I don't know.
How do you not remember that? We did a bit called 4 Minutes to Make You Hurl, and it was when I ate a bunch of food, we put me on a merry-go-round, and spun me until I threw up.
It sounds like such great content. I don't know why he's blocked it out.
I know, right?
I don't know. The people didn't really like it. It did well, and I threw up under 4 minutes, so the bit wasn't even long.
Yeah, okay.
We got the payoff.
That's good. That's everything you need. Wow.
You can find hits all the way through Madonna, like 80s to now. She's got stuff.
Okay, but be honest. Did you like that one?
No.
I did like that one.
You did like
I didn't
that
hate
one.
it.
Okay. And the Madonna Bond song she did was Die Another Day.
Die Another
so
Day.
we were wrong about that? Oh, we were wrong a lot in this segment.
Why are we saying we?
I thought you were wrong too on something. I wasn't the only wrong one today. No.
When you're dumb, it is good to be with dumb people.
Yeah.
You said it was from the Bond movie, and then I agreed with you.
No.
We
I
all
thought
agreed.
it was Austin Powers.
Oh, Austin Powers.
Yeah, I
am I
thought she'd
wrong?
done one from Austin Powers.
Am I wrong about being wrong?
I think you're wrong about being wrong. I think, yeah, that's what I was trying to say if it didn't come out right.
Oh, this definitely makes the worst of the week. This will be played on Friday.
The song that she did for, I think maybe Beautiful Stranger, that was from Austin Powers' The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm getting all confused. So she did do a Bond song and an Austin Powers song, just to get your Madonna facts straight.
And I think they were both great.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
She did the one that everybody hated, but me and Denny's kind of like it. It's, bitch, I'm Madonna.
Oh, yeah. I don't feel like she got enough credit for some of those songs. Some of them were kind of mid, but I think some of them were actually pretty decent, but they didn't get to the same stratosphere that early Madonna did.
The people who weren't real big Madonna fans, they turned on her. Couple things happened. She got real political and very vocal, so that's obvious. You're going to get some heat that way.
Alienate half your audience.
And then people gave her a hard time for Madonna's not acting her age. She's she's this old, and why is she doing this? And some people got turned off by that.
I don't know why anybody was surprised by that. Did you ever, looking at young Madonna, think she would ever age gracefully?
No. I never thought she would. And the people who love Madonna still love Madonna.
Because she's true to her.
Yes.
Yeah. She's like, this is why I'm living my own life.
And you don't have to age gracefully. You can age being squirrely and loud and a visionary like she's always been. Don't you try to change Madonna.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Got any other great suggestions on songs time forgot? You can always send them in to us. mail@kvjshow.com. mail@kvjshow.com. Isn't it so satisfying when you see somebody who's acting a jerk and then you're there for the instant karma payoff? Jaybird had that happen. He'll tell you the story next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic is service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit them at schumacherauto.com. Watch out for an accident involving a truck on I-95 North at Gateway Boulevard. The off-ramp right lane is blocked. And in Broward County, you have emergency vehicles to look out for on Florida's Turnpike South on the ramp from Coconut Creek Parkway. There is no southbound access. Traffic can still enter to go northbound. You can use I-95 to head south for an alternate route. This traffic is service of Massage Envy. In the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
A Massage Envy membership is an investment in what's most important. You. Make Me Time wellness sessions a regular thing. Join Massage Envy's 12-month wellness program now through March 31st and receive a free 60-minute session. Hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
This spring, speed returns to South Florida. NASCAR weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway. Go get it done. Green. Where high octane meets the high banks. And gear up for spring break in the fast lane. 3 races, 3 days, one unforgettable weekend in racing paradise. NASCAR weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway. March 21st through the 23rd. Get your tickets now at homesteadmiamispeedway.com.
Are you ready to turn your passion for helping others into a potential new career? Southeastern College is here to help. Uncover the opportunities to make a difference in people's lives with a wide range of healthcare programs. Unlock your potential and begin your journey into the healthcare field today. It's time to invest in yourself. Visit sec.edu for more information on our programs and take the first step toward training for a brand new career. Your before and after story starts now at Southeastern College.
Here's another reason to try the bus, the train, or any other type of public transportation. It's the Guaranteed Ride Home program. You can now get free Uber rides home from work if you regularly take public transportation or even carpool to work. That's right, free Uber rides home. And there's no cost to sign up. Just visit guaranteedridehome.org to register. That's guaranteedridehome.org. Guaranteedridehome.org. operated by South Florida Commuter Services, a program of the Florida Department of Transportation.
My wife has been using Red Mountain Weight Loss for quite some time. She's lost the weight she's wanted. She's now maintaining the weight that she needs. And you could lose up to 15 pounds by this time next month. Now, why my wife loves it is because, one, it's effective, and two, it's easy. Red Mountain Weight Loss offers both semaglutide and tirzepatide. That's the breakthrough GLP-1 medication that everybody is talking about. And you'll love the price. It costs less than half of what Ozempic does. And for a limited time, they're going to be taking $100 off all their GLP-1 programs. So you can jumpstart your weight loss with their lowest prices of the year. You can visit them in person, online, or just skip the doctor visits altogether, and they will ship your quality medication direct to your door. Don't wait. Lose up to 15 pounds by this time next month, only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Book your appointment at redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com.
Xfinity here. How can we help?
Hi, my daughter invited her entire class to her birthday party. Can my Wi-Fi handle it?
Oh, well, at Xfinity, our latest gateways have tri-band Wi-Fi technology, letting you connect hundreds of devices at once.
No way. So if all the kids are watching stuff on their phones, well, their parents are sharing videos online.
Yep, go ahead and watch videos. They can all do their thing and party their way. No problem.
Oh, we are gonna need a bigger cake.
Now through March 23rd, get 150 megabit Xfinity internet for just $35 a month for 12 months with no annual contract and get free Wi-Fi equipment included. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Xfinity. Bring on the good stuff. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Currently $59 a month for internet and $15 a month for Wi-Fi equipment. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
Hey, is your credit on life support? Take a deep breath. Listen up. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. Yeah, it's Nick Rivers. Local bank representatives, they're going to be on site to grant special approval to consumers who meet certain minimum criteria. If you got a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, they want to approve you so you can drive home in your new Kia today. Yeah, Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. If you have a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic wants to approve you for a new Kia. What are you waiting for? Don't miss the credit clinic today and tomorrow at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs, online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com, and remember,
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
credit affects down payment and approval terms.
Injured in an accident? At Lytle Writers, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath, we have a team of attorneys with over 450 years of combined experience. With offices throughout South Florida, our team is ready to fight for you. You will pay nothing unless we win your case. Visit Lytle Writer at foryourrights.com, main office, West Palm Beach.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Tired of being told what you can't do? It's time to break free from limitations and seize the opportunity with hgreg.com. We believe in saying yes. Visit hgreg.com right now in West Palm Beach and get the car you want and the financing you need. hgreg.com. Save more. Drive happy.
South Florida weather this morning, a mix of sun and clouds. A shower is possible early on. Today's high temperatures in the low to mid 70s.
This report is sponsored by Blue Stream Fiber. HOA and condo board members, fiber internet has never been easier. Blue Stream Fiber simplifies the switch, helping your community save up to 50% while keeping residents happy. Their step-by-step process makes upgrading hassle-free. Visit bluestreamfiber.com/radio today.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
You know, one easy way to take the KVJ Show with you is to download the WRMF app. It is free in your app store. You can stream us live anywhere on planet Earth or get our regular and after the show live on demand. Plus, you can send us audio. How you do that is you look for the little text box at the bottom left-hand corner. You hit it, and then you'll see the audio function. In fact, I'm putting out an odd request. We do get every now and then some little kid jokes from little kids. And we need one for our Do It Bitch punishment coming up in about an hour from now. So if you've got a kid and you want to tell us a joke that we can use the WRMF app. Send us the audio of that joke so that we can play it coming up here on the KVJ Show. And the cool thing, too, the more you use the app and the more you listen, the better your chance to win cool things like trips, tickets, cash, all of it's right there on the WRMF app. Go to your app store and look for WRMF to get it. There's probably nothing more satisfying than seeing some ultimate instant karma paid off right in your presence. You see the person be a jerk, and then you see what happens when you are right there. And Jaybird went through this. Who was the jerk, and what did they do, Jaybird?
Some dude in this big old white truck ran me pretty much off the road on I-95, and it was hairy, my friend.
What happened?
I'm not even sure. I was trying to go in the one lane, and he basically cut me off, almost hits me. I had to veer off into the right on the side of the road. Thank goodness I wasn't in the left-hand lane, because I'm not sure what would have happened. And he took off, and he was speeding, going through all kinds of traffic. But the best thing happened. I keep driving, and about 35 seconds to a minute later, he got pulled over by a police officer.
Wow.
Instant karma, baby.
That's the best.
He was being such a jerk bully. He didn't care who was on the road. I felt like he was trying to elude the law or something.
Dang.
But yeah, he ran me pretty much off the road of I-95 and then got pulled over, and it finally...
That is great.
Finally that happens, because there's been times where I'll see a jerk face drive, and I'll go, where are the cops right now? Why can't they pull this clown over now? And it finally happened.
It's one of the biggest complaints I see on the Nextdoor app, people complaining about jerky things that they see in traffic, and they're just wondering how they can get any kind of vindication. And what they're upset about is it doesn't seem like there's anybody there to pull over the people. The one that I had seen yesterday was somebody talking about what Denny's was. It was the kids that are illegally using bikes or not street legal bikes, and they're zipping in and out of traffic and hitting your car and all that kind of stuff. And they're just like, does nobody ever stop this around here? And
I mean, I'm surprised somebody hasn't got out of their car and whomped that ass. Because when I've seen these motorcycle, the dirt bikes, there'll be 3 to 6 of them, and they go around a car in a lane, almost making a perfect meatball or pancake shape around the car.
Meatball.
And I saw them do it to a woman. She was by herself at the red light. I was in front, or I was behind them. If I was her, I would have been so intimidated.
I had seen somebody that was in a Range Rover one time, and they did that. They must have confronted the bike gang because somebody was filming, and you had bikers all over this car, and 2 of them were on the hood trying to beat their way through to get to the driver. And it was on a regular city street, and the driver kind of just kept going. They were still holding on.
They do like to travel in packs, Virginia.
And that's the problem. I think that's why a lot of people don't engage, because if you say anything to one of them, now all of a sudden you got 10 of them on you.
Right, and they're beating your car.
Right. So I think that's why people are just like, I just try to keep my eyes forward and not hit them.
I remember we interviewed a police officer who said a lot of times they can't go chase them for safety reasons. Has that changed? Because we kind of were going, so they're just getting away with all this?
They have that event that they do for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, the Wheels Up, Guns Down, and I think it was a couple years they took a break on engaging, and then I think they went back to it because it was getting to the point where it was so pronounced and it was such a dangerous day on the roads that they said, we just can't let this go unchecked, because they know that they have immunity, that no one is going to try to engage them. So be as lawless as you want. And they said, we just can't have that kind of... So I think they've kind of gone back to trying to, but you can't get all of them.
No,
that's
you
just
can't
the
get
thing.
all.
You may get one, and that's it. That's typically it. They get 1 or 2.
You can't get all of them, but I don't like the idea of it's the 1800s and cowboys can just be cowboys, and we let them go. There's nothing we can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not jiving with that.
Yeah, Grant said that the police are now starting to put drones up, and they're doing some pre-work and finding out where these meetups are supposed to happen, and then they bust them before it even happens.
Oh, wow.
Now, that's smart policing.
That is.
Oh, yeah, and them drones, man, they can really zoom in and see a lot of activity.
Sean was saying you can't chase unless it's a violent felony. Well, that doesn't feel quite right. So does that mean if I'm speeding, you can't pull me over because I haven't committed a violent felony?
Yeah, if you're going 90 miles an hour and you're,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. I haven't heard that.
I don't think, they have a plan ahead of time. Because sometimes they'll chase and sometimes they won't. I think it's just, whatever the jurisdiction, whatever the individual cop who's chasing decides.
Because think about it.
They've all chased at some points, and then they've all at points said, oh, no, we called off the chase.
And there's a spectrum of cops that drive better and others. I'm sure there are some police officers that really have a knack going after a criminal, and I'm sure there's some who aren't just as good as the next person. I mean, that happens with everything.
Of course.
One person texted in, they said, I saw a guy bobbing and weaving through traffic on US 1 and cutting people off. Well, they bobbed a little too hard through an intersection and they clipped the median on the other side and broke their wheel. It was amazing.
Wow.
It's fun to see, isn't it? So fun to see. All right, well, we're talking about jerky people, and we're going to find out if these people are jerky truly or not. Your emails for Am I the Jerk? And I got a couple here that have to do with demands put on by new parents. Are they being a little unrealistic and jerky in their demands on family? We'll discuss coming up next.
Baby, calm down, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you, say I love you, no day for me, young girl, oh young girl. No, tell me, no, 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 oh, 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 oh. Baby, gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. You got me like, whoa, 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 whoa. Shawty gon' give me your lo, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. I see this fine girl from my party, she wear yellow. Every other girl they do too much, but this girl mellow. Now in my divine situation, I go use they tell I'm mellow. Finally, I find way to talk to the girl, but she ain't no one follow. Who you gonna phone for one? When you know I come for one, then I start to feel a bum bum one. But she dey give me small small one. I know, say she sabi pass it down one. But she feeling insecure, cause her friends go they come my light ring go on. Go they come my light ring go on.
Yeah, I know we look shy, but for you I get down low. And my hips make you cry when I'm moving around you. Do it once, do it twice. I push back, you hold me tight. Get a taste for a night. Baby, show me you can calm down, calm down. Dance with me and take the lead now, lead now. Got you so high that you can't come down, come down. Don't you ask, you know you're allowed, allowed. When it's you, I can't say no. Oh, 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 oh. Baby, give me low. Oh, 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 oh. You got me like oh, 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 oh. Shawty gon' give me a low, 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 oh, 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 oh.
As I reach my house, I see me got a small wall. As me, I wake up, now she did my mind don't walk. Day one, day two, one of you folk go was. Now so me, I go down, see me willing go walk.
Got my hand on your heart now, I can feel it race. If I leave, then you say you can never love again. Wanna give you it all, but can't promise that I'll stay. And that's the risk you take.
Baby, calm down, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you, say I love you, no day for me, young girl, oh young girl. No, tell me, no, 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 oh, 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 oh. Baby, gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. You got me like, whoa, 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 whoa. Shawty gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh.
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
Okay, we got some babies causing some drama in some families here, and people want to know if they're the jerk for how they're responding. I had mentioned this, I think, on the After the Show earlier this week or late last week, and it's from Jamie, and she said, my niece by marriage just got married and is pregnant. She does not have a relationship with her mother, and nobody really knows why. So it's kind of odd. They had a good relationship up until her and her husband got divorced, and nobody really understands why my niece does not want to talk to her mom anymore, including me. But it's caused a rift now in the family. And her baby shower is coming up. And I was invited, and I plan on going, and apparently everyone now is mad at me because they don't understand why I would go. But I've been in her life since she was born. I've been married to my husband for 25 years, and she is 24 years old. Even my husband is mad at me. His parents are mad at me. Am I the jerk for intending on going still?
Wait, what happened? I mean, it sounds like we're missing a big gap here of what went down between mother and daughter.
Did the mom, I don't know, have an affair with the boyfriend?
Great question, and that's the weird thing is nobody in the family knows why, apparently including the mom, who doesn't understand why her daughter stopped talking to her after her divorce.
Well, if no one knows the answer, how can you be mad at somebody unless they're not telling you the reason?
What is it? Everybody in the family wants to put pressure on this daughter who's now pregnant and just got married to start talking to the family, or talking at least to her mom again. And so if, Jamie here goes to this baby shower, it's like she's breaking the united front. And we just can't. It's kind of like international relations.
Well,
we have a wall against this one country, and if you're friendly to them, then it breaks our alliance.
See, if I was her, I would get with all of my family who was upset, and I would talk and communicate and go, what is the beef here? Why are you so upset? Do you even know why you're mad?
What happened?
Are we blindly just being mad at this situation?
Did dad and mom break up and mom did something to cause the demise of her marriage and the daughter is taking the dad's side and mad at the mom? Because that happened.
Because it sounds like whatever the mom did was unspeakable. And we need to find out what that was. Because something happened to where they're not talking. What exactly is the reason why? And does the other family members even know what the reason is, or are they just kind of blindly not being cool?
According to Jamie, nobody knows what it is or what caused this, and maybe for Jamie, since it's not her family, she's married into it, she doesn't feel like she can be the one to try to repair whatever damage has happened.
Somebody knows something. Nobody knows.
That's what she
There's
says.
something leaking out there.
I guarantee you mom knows.
If everyone's mad at...
If mom would just say what it is, then we could probably get to the heart of it. Mom knows.
It seems like somebody does know, and it sounds like mom did something pretty shady. And that's why... Because everybody is mad across the board.
Yeah.
So that shows me somebody knows something and not everyone's talking.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes things just happen, and maybe she doesn't know why. And that's just it. They want to put the pressure on. So,
but let's say worst case scenario, the mom did do something that was terrible and she cheated and she, I don't know, slept with the daughter's boy. Just the worst case. Are you a jerk for still going to this thing?
That's the ultimate question JB wants to know. Is she a jerk if she breaks this united front in the family against this niece by going to the baby shower? Is that a problem, Virginia, if she goes?
We just need more facts. I don't know if it's a problem. I don't understand why the rift.
I just don't think you're going to get that answer before this baby shower, and so you've got to come up with a decision before you go.
When you have that many people mad about something, and it sounds like it's quite a few, they're not all going to be mad for no reason. You're not going to just blindly be mad. Somebody's got the answer somewhere.
Yeah, and maybe it's only this niece that has it. And maybe she could talk to her husband and her in-laws and say, hey, let me go, and with a mission to try to repair this relationship. It's silly that she's brought a new family member in and you're going to be ostracized from seeing him because you guys aren't on speaking terms. And you claim you don't know why, but let's get to the bottom of this and let's solve it if we can.
I'd communicate with everybody in my family, and I personally would not be mad if somebody went. I'm not a big fan if I have beef with somebody. Now, Virginia's got to be mad at that person. Life don't work that way because, certain beefs belong with just certain people.
Well, I believe in also supporting a pregnant woman. Even if there's drama there, she's still a pregnant woman who's about to have a baby shower, and nobody from her family is going to show up.
No.
That makes me sad for the pregnant person and for the stress of that. So I kind of would lean on the side of being there for the pregnant person that's all alone.
I tell my family, no one's giving me details. You guys are leaving me in the dark. That's making me feel uncomfortable. I'm going to support her. And then if you want to tell me what's up, tell me what's up.
Right.
But to not get mad at somebody and not have details on anything, I think that's silly.
But to make this girl have a baby shower that nobody shows up for with gifts or anything is also horrible.
Right.
So I'm not about tormenting a pregnant lady.
Kevin's having a party, but you can't go. Why? Well, everyone's mad and you can't go. Well, what happened? Why is everyone mad? We're not telling you. Well, you know what? I'm going to Kevin's party.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think you should go, Jamie, and I would express to your husband and to your in-laws that this is what you're trying to do. You would like to squash this and get everybody back into harmony for whatever reason. Maybe you could do it.
If no one will tell you what happened, you're going into this trying to make peace, and you're trying to communicate, and you're trying to figure out if it can be repaired. I think your heart's in the right place.
You're not trying to screw your family over, and you're trying to be kind to your relative or whoever's pregnant.
The niece.
Yeah, the niece.
Okay.
You can go to bed at night feeling fine.
A little bit more baby drama here from Alyssa. She said, my brother-in-law and his girlfriend, they just had a baby. It's their first, and they sent this family group text. My husband and I are kind of wondering if we're being jerks because we don't really understand their demands. And we've got 3 children, and I'm a nurse, and I mostly worked in newborn and pediatrics. And I never gave rules like this when they came to meet my children. So they say we respectfully ask for no family visits the first 2 weeks. Grandmas and grandpas have an exception. If you have WhatsApp or Android phones, FaceTime are welcome during this time. They have, after the first 2 weeks, no unannounced visits, no kissing Naya's head, face, or hands. Feet are acceptable. Outside visits are welcomed, no more than 10 minutes, and no holding the baby. Hand sanitizer must be used to practice proper hand hygiene. Masks are required if putting your face close to Naya. If you're coming inside the house, you got to take off your shoes. No kissing the head, face, or hands. Masks, holding the baby. Indoor visits, we ask that there be no more than 20 minutes at a time.
Okay, text me when all this weird stuff is over and I'll come over.
So they've got a laundry list of rules based on this, and they're just like, okay, we want to see the baby, but my gosh, these rules are absolutely ridiculous. But they're the parents. They set the rules, and if you want to see the baby, I guess you got to go along with them.
This sounds like first-time new parents that have just read a lot of scary stuff, and there is scary stuff out there about people that come and they meet the new baby and they get the new baby sick.
Let me know when we're away from DEF CON 5, and I'll come on over with hugs and cookies and everything.
Yeah,
but
it's fine with me if I don't see y'all till the first birthday.
Yeah, in fact, you know what? When the kid's 5, hit me up.
I am not going to sweat not seeing your baby.
I don't like going anywhere where I know that I'm not completely welcome at. You know what I mean? It's not a comfortable situation for me.
And some new parents don't want company. And that's okay.
Right.
You have to respect that. Like, you'll be fine. You're not going to see the baby, maybe for a couple of months. Just chill. Do it on FaceTime. Give the new parents the space they need to work through their fears.
Text me when I can come over, some scones and pound cake, and everything's cool.
Right. Yeah. Kayla said this is so common with new moms today.
Yes,
and it is. And
it's
just
true.
Wait till they have their 3rd baby, and there will be no rules, and they won't care. You can dribble the baby if you
They'll
want to.
give their baby to a stranger in Starbucks so they can go pee.
Oh, they let the 3rd baby play with matches.
Yeah.
It's a new parent thing, and it's a first-time mom thing, and I've read too much scary stuff on the internet and social media.
If I was new parents, I mean, aren't you guys exhausted? Don't you? I mean, do you want to see anybody? Don't you just want to be with the baby?
Yeah.
And just kind of chill?
Yeah, I don't think, I think it's standard. I think a lot of people are probably going to have those kind of rules, especially for their first baby, and even people on multiple kids might have that. So it's the way they are. When you have a baby, you get to set the rules for the rest of the family, and the family either chooses to observe it or they don't see the baby.
There's 2 moves with baby stuff that always weirds me out. One is when somebody unsolicited will like kiss the baby on the forehead or like try to touch it. And then there's this other thing where people will give me, I mean, we're talking a very newly looking baby to hold. And I kind of don't really want to. I love babies.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Right.
What if something goes on or wrong?
You're
and
notorious for accidentally karate chopping things and dropping some things.
Well, I gotta be right. If it's not, if I'm not related to the baby, I get nervous about.
You hold the baby, I'll look at it.
Yeah, or exactly.
Yeah.
You ever have someone just kind of give you a baby to hold? It's a little alarming.
All right, got your own questions about whether or not you're being a jerk with how you're handling something? All you have to do is send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
I can't believe it, but the drama between Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion continues on. Her attorneys are coming to see him in jail. It's all a part of a cyber stalking case. But what is he saying? Oh, we'll get into it coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit them at SchumacherAuto.com. Watch out for an accident involving a truck on I-95 North at Gateway Boulevard. The off-ramp right lane is blocked. And in Broward County, you have emergency vehicles to look out for on Florida's Turnpike South on the ramp from Coconut Creek Parkway. There is no southbound access. Traffic can still enter to go northbound. You can use I-95 to head south for an alternate route. This traffic a service of Massage Envy. In the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
A Massage Envy membership is an investment in what's most important, you. Make Me Time wellness sessions a regular thing. Join Massage Envy's 12-month wellness program now through March 31st and receive a free 60-minute session. Hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
Play your way at Mardi Gras, International Flavors of Carnival at Universal Orlando Resort. It's time to play, February 1st to March 30th. Take a break with an ice-cold Coca-Cola Zero Sugar as you taste the world. Catch beads and sing out at live concerts on select nights. Florida residents get 2 days free when you buy a 2-park, 1-day park-to-park ticket. Get details at universalorlando.com. Not available at front gate. Used by April 30th, 2025. Restrictions apply.
Just announced. Stick Figure, Island Holiday Summer Tour, coming to the I Think Financial Amphitheater in West Palm, July 5th. Stick Figure, coming to the I Think Financial Amphitheater July 5th with Stephen Marley for the Island Holiday Summer Tour. Tickets at livenation.com.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir, the C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and class since 1960. Find out more at CassidyAC.com to see for yourself.
Hi, I'm Kamiko, the founder of Miko's Hot Chicken. When we started our family restaurant, we were also raising a family. But let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Our Chase Inc. card was there to reward us on all of our business needs. Now we have a thriving location, and we're hungry for more.
With the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card, you can earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for business. Make more with yours. Real business owners compensated for their participation. Cards issued by JPMorgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Here's another reason to try the bus, the train, or any other type of public transportation. It's the Guaranteed Ride Home program. You can now get free Uber rides home from work if you regularly take public transportation or even carpool to work. That's right, free Uber rides home. And there's no cost to sign up. Just visit GuaranteedRideHome.org to register. That's GuaranteedRideHome.org. GuaranteedRideHome.org. Operated by South Florida Commuter Services, a program of the Florida Department of Transportation.
If you like to save time and money and even eat better food than you're likely eating right now, check out Ideal Nutrition. It's what I do for all of my food. My meals are fresh, they're never frozen, and the selection is amazing. Looking at the menu right now, they got chicken parm, they got cheesy stuffed shells. They've got a chicken Caesar wrap. They've got an herb-crusted mahi, pulled pork. That's just a few of the items that's on the menu right now when you go to idealnutritionnow.com. Use that code KVJ to save yourself 10%. And if you do a subscription like I do, anywhere from Vero Beach to Homestead, delivery is free. They've got storefronts too in Miami, West Palm, Boca Raton, Palm Beach Gardens, Wellington, and even Stewart. And each meal is designed to be the right portion size so you can maintain a good body weight. It's everything you need, all in one place. Check out the menus: traditional, vegan, vegetarian, paleo, keto, and even some breakfast items. And all you do is go online, idealnutritionnow.com. Use the code KVJ for 10% off at idealnutritionnow.com.
Hey, honey, I have a great idea for summer vacation. Let's go to Chicago. We can take the kids to the aquarium, the Navy Pier, and maybe even a baseball game. We can eat deep dish pizzas and Chicago-style hot dogs.
That's a great idea, and the kids will love it, but only if we fly from PBI.
Chicago, here we come.
Let's book our flight today.
Already on it.
Palm Beach International Airport, South Florida's award-winning and favorite airport. Now flying direct to Chicago. Visit pbia.org for more info.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Whatever you love, find it on eBay. eBay. Things people love.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
Hey, it's Jaybird. Who wants pizza?
Well, I do.
Well, let me tell you about A Beats New Haven Pizza. It's delicious. I love it. I know Virginia loves it. Rocco, your son, loves it. Baby Lachlan, Denny's son, loves it. We are lovers of A Beats.
I saw a post yesterday of A Beats on social media of the wings. My mouth actually watered. It looks so good.
Yeah, go to their website, abeats.com. It really does. The pictures make your mouth water. People love their wings. They're big, they're bountiful, they're plumpy. You also can get calzones and locations all through Palm Beach County. There's one in West Palm Beach, the Northwood area. There's one out there in Royal Palm. There's one in Delray. And there's one over there in Lake Park right next to the Pirates Well. So make sure you try A Beats New Haven Pizza. It is delicious.
Good morning, everybody. Hope your day's off to a great start. We're going to see a daytime high today in the upper 70s, really drying out after some really intense rainfall totals yesterday. So still a chance of showers at about 30%, but better than yesterday. WPBF 25 First Warning Meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, Megan Thee Stallion is suing one of the individuals that she believes was coming after her because Tory Lanez paid this individual. So Megan Thee Stallion was the one that was shot in the foot by Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez is in jail right now for shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. He was found guilty. There's no question about it. But even from behind bars, according to Megan, he continues to harass her and has funded an online campaign to spread misinformation about her. And specifically, there's these bloggers that Megan is suing. One of them named Milagro Cooper. She's currently suing Milagro for putting out misinformation about her and continuing to keep all of this cyber stalking going on. And now attorneys want to depose Tory behind bars in jail. And his lawyer is saying he's not being deposed. He's not talking about anything. So now it's a whole big fight. His lawyers do not want him to be deposed behind bars, probably because they know he was behind it. So this is definitely messy, and I cannot believe all this time later we are still in it. He is still, I think he is definitely probably behind it. People have said he's behind it, so he needs to let it go. You're already in jail for hurting Megan. Why do you want to keep hurting Megan? In other news, Suge Knight continues to do great things on his podcast.
I mean, these numbers he's getting from prison is quite impressive.
I mean, the numbers, Kevin. The KVJ could never.
Yeah, I know, it's amazing. We just need to get thrown in jail. We'd get a new audience.
Who's his producer? He's booking guests?
Well, he keeps dropping bombs like this. Suge Knight said on his podcast that he believes Snoop Dogg is secretly trying to bail Keefe D out of jail because Keefe D is talking too much about Tupac's murder.
Okay, and who's Keefe D?
Keefe D is the one who's currently taking the fall.
Okay.
He's the one who they say was the shooter man, but you know, a lot of times, Kevin, the shooter man is not the one with the problem with the individual. The shooter man is just doing a job.
Okay.
And we believe, here at the Dirt of the Day, that Keefe D was just the shooter man, not the guy with the beef.
Gotcha, okay.
Bigger names had the beef.
Okay.
Also, too, can we kind of look at Suge's podcast model, see what he's doing? I'd like to figure out.
Can we copy the Suge
It's that prison crowd.
prison podcast model?
I mean, if you have a successful podcast in prison, are you really in prison?
Right.
It's a great argument. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, yeah, beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Box.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
Well, we got to give props to a passing. Roberta Flack passed away at the age of 88, and boy, what a sound she had.
I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style. And so I came to see him to listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my bed with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly.
Man, oh man, how about that?
I just want someone to wrap me up in a blanket, give me a hug.
Gosh, that is beautiful.
Give me something warm to drink.
Grammy-winning artist, she helped shape R&B with her soulful ballads and collaborations, leaving an enduring impact on music history. Gone at the age of 88.
That was nice.
Yeah.
I think we all kind of got lost in the moment there for a second.
That was beautiful.
So there you go. We will miss Roberta Flack. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, it is time to play our favorite game called Do It Bitch. Next here on the KVJ Show.
I just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye. And I don't know what it all means, but since I survived, I realized wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I'd wanna hold you just for a while and die next to you. Next to you. Right next to you. Be next to you. Listen up, y'all, cause here's the sitch. It's time for another round of Do It, bitch. 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 Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch.
Okay, today, myself and Jaybird are taking on Virginia and producer Denny's in a round of Do It, bitch, where you gotta know your partner and how much they know about these given topics that we have here. Okay, Jaybird is going to be the gambler for our team. I'm the responder, and Denny's is gambling for Virginia's team.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe in you, Ralston, so hard.
Okay, that's good. All right, that's good.
So who came up with the topics this round?
You got Bird on that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
A wild card.
I'll start you guys off easy. Food items on a Chinese restaurant menu.
Okay. How many can I name in 10 seconds?
My boy can name 5.
Okay. All right. What do you think, Denny's?
I think Virginia can do 7.
7. Okay.
Look, Ralston, I need a lot out of you. She can do 7, but I know you can do 8.
Okay.
Channel Fat Kevin, please.
All right. All right.
Ralston 8. I'm going to say do it, Ralston.
You got this.
Okay. All right. Here we go. 8 in 10 seconds is what I got to do. All right. General Tso's chicken, Kung Pao chicken, chicken and rice, chicken and broccoli, chicken and beef. Or you got beef and broccoli. You got mugu gai pan. You got miso. Don't think I got there.
I don't think
you got
so.
7.
Miso, I think, is Japanese.
Miso is Japanese.
Rice? That would have been cool.
I think I said rice.
Did you say rice?
Did I say rice in there?
I don't think you did plain rice. You did. You added chicken to rice. You added beef to rice.
Yeah. Yeah, we never had a Chinese restaurant in the town I had growing up, unfortunately. And I don't eat Chinese now, so.
They got a Panda Express.
Yeah,
You would have got it, wouldn't you?
I think I would have.
Yeah.
It's tricky, though. When
Anything past 7 is hard, man.
I think I'm the only one on the show that doesn't eat Chinese food.
I eat a lot of
I
Chinese
get Chinese
food.
twice a week, probably.
We love it, Kevin.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. That was not my topic. Wow. Okay.
Scared.
All right. Next one is starting with Denny's. What do we got here, Bird?
Types of pasta.
Okay.
Pasta dishes.
Pasta. Different types of pasta. I mean, Virginia, she's a good Italian. Not being Italian.
I forgot Kevin doesn't like food.
Yeah, there's like another food.
Are all your topics
Everything's
food?
a food topic. Oh, we're screwed, Bird.
Can I change my topic? Come on, dude. You know about this. You got this.
I mean, there's so many types of pasta.
There's so many.
I'm going to have to start Virginia off. I'm going to start off at 7. Let's go crazy.
Okay. We're at 7.
Kevin cannot do 8. Do it, witch.
Okay. 7 types of pasta in 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Angel hair, spaghetti, bow tie, fusilli, rigatoni, linguine, orzo, ravioli.
Oh, at the buzzer.
Got
8.
7. Yep. She did it. Okay. Oof, we are one away from elimination.
Wait, here's what's painful.
Yeah.
I love KVJ games more than anybody on the show, and I am the worst at them. The worst.
Dude, don't have a meltdown. It's not over yet.
It's not over.
Oh, this game can turn.
He is melting.
All right, get away from food, Bird.
Do we have a topic that's not food?
We do.
He can.
We do.
He doesn't.
Movies about ghosts. They have to have a ghost in the movie of any sort. If there's a ghost in the movie, it will count.
Okay.
Any movie that has a ghost, even if the ghost isn't the theme of the movie.
Even if the ghost is, if there's a ghost, a spirit of sort, we're gonna count it.
Okay.
I think you
But
guys
it can
are
also be a ghost movie as well.
Yeah.
Just ghost is the theme, Virginia.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Jaybird, you start us off here.
Kevin can do 3.
3, okay.
3 ghost movies. I'm going to say Virginia can do 4.
Okay. All righty, here we go.
Kevin can do 5.
Okay. At 5, what do you want to do with that, Denny's? Raise or call?
I know Virginia loves pastas. Does she love ghost movies? It starts getting scary. What do you? What? I'd have to raise her to 6.
Yep.
I would say do it, Kev.
Kevin, come on, please.
Okay.
That's your bargaining.
He's begging.
Okay. Ghost, Casper, Poltergeist, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Exorcist, The Hills Have Eyes, Scream, Damien.
I don't know if those have ghosts in them.
I mean, I can't.
I had 4.
Okay, I had to get to 5. All right, we lost.
We'll ask the chat room, but I feel like Damien, I think, is the son of Satan.
I mean, Denny, you don't have to yell about it.
Well, no, I'm going through it. I don't want to interact.
Son of Satan. Everybody knows that.
I would have even taken Return of the Jedi.
Oh,
Kenobi, Yoda. The
Stop
spirits.
yelling at Kevin.
I guess if you think about it, yeah. I mean, I'm over here running a game. I don't have a lot of time to give this a lot of thought.
Any movies that have thumbs in them.
You're having a meltdown. You're yelling at Kevin.
Every topic,
you gave him all
I'm not gonna be good
food.
at, all food and ghost movies. Yeah, I don't watch horror movies or I don't eat.
Ghost movies where they eat food.
You know Kevin eats like a hostage?
You really stacked the deck against me today.
I eat Chinese food. Everyone should know that.
Oh my gosh, the meltdown.
He doesn't know me, Virginia. Do I eat Chinese food?
Never, Kev.
Never eat Chinese food, unfortunately. All right, so Jaybird and I, 3 up, 3 down, and we are out, and we've got a punishment to face off against next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic is service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit them at schumacherauto.com. Few incidents to watch out for this morning. You have an accident blocking the left lane on Florida's Turnpike South between Beeline Highway and Okeechobee Boulevard. You're seeing delays up to 1 hour. And an overturned vehicle in the ditch on Florida's Turnpike North between Okeechobee Boulevard and Beeline Highway. All lanes are blocked. Avoid this area if you can. And an accident involving a truck on I-95 North at Gateway Boulevard. The off-ramp right shoulder is blocked. And an accident on Florida's Turnpike South at Dr. Martin Luther King Boulevard is blocking the right shoulder. Use I-95 or 441 as alternate routes. You're seeing heavy delays through this area. And you also have an accident on I-95 North at Commercial Boulevard. The right lane is blocked. This traffic a service of Massage Envy. In the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
A Massage Envy membership is an investment in what's most important, you. Make Me Time wellness sessions a regular thing. Join Massage Envy's 12-month wellness program now through March 31st and receive a free 60-minute session. Hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
This is the sound of real people across Florida betting on sports. It's the sound of winning your bet, only on Hard Rock Bet. And if your first bet doesn't win, you get up to $100 back to try again. Hard Rock Bet is Florida's only legal sports book. Your home for betting hoops for any sport you choose. Download Hard Rock Bet now and get 2 shots at your first bet. Win, or you'll get up to $100 back as a bonus bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to play. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
If you need anything with your garage door, this is the team that can help you. They've been out to my house and they've helped me. They've been amazing. Precision Garage Door Services. Their technicians always arrive for your safety in precision garage door wrapped trucks, so you know it's them. And you'll get a text on your phone with their photo before they arrive, just for another layer of safety. Precision Garage Door Services. They are ready for you to schedule 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just go online. Whatever you need done, they can do it. FLGarageDoor.com for Precision Garage Door Services. That's FLGarageDoor.com.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir, the C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and glass since 1960. Find out more at CassidyAC.com to see for yourself.
Scott for Scots here. Your lawn is meant for all things bonus. Bonus relaxing, bonus playing, bonus beauty. But when dollar weed and clover are popping up everywhere, it's time to start cutting them back with Scott's Turf Builder Bonus S. It kills dollar weed and clover and feeds your grass so it grows thick and strong to crowd out future weeds. Now that's worth some bonus points, eh?
Get a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Bonus S today. It's guaranteed or your money back.
Feed your lawn. Feed it.
Hey, honey, I have a great idea for summer vacation. Let's go to Chicago. We can take the kids to the aquarium, the Navy Pier, and maybe even a baseball game. We can eat deep dish pizzas and Chicago-style hot dogs.
That's a great idea, and the kids will love it, but only if we fly from PBI.
Chicago, here we come.
Let's book our flight today.
Already on it.
Palm Beach International Airport, South Florida's award-winning and favorite airport. Now flying direct to Chicago. Visit pbia.org for more info.
When you're planning your future, you need a starting point, a university that knows where you are and where you want to be. South University's 11 campus locations and online community may allow you to elevate your potential starting now. Nursing, business, technology. Earn your degree on your time. South University. Online. 11 campus locations. Unlimited potential. Visit southuniversity.edu to learn more. South University cannot promise or guarantee licensure, employment, or salary amounts. CTO Chev.
At Greenway Kia, they gave me a Kia education. The masterful experts when it comes to Kia, they had me drive every single car on the lot at Greenway Kia. I learned about every single make and model. I know everything about the technology, the luxury, the upgrades. If you're thinking about getting a car and you see so many of these Kias on your road and you're like, why are there so many Kias out there? It's because the word has gotten out. Greenway Kia has the best deals on the best vehicles, and you just need to get there and test drive for yourself so you can see. Join the movement. I've got 2 Greenway Kias. I drive the EV9. My daughter Magnolia drives the Sportage, and we love these cars. If you're thinking about a new car, just go see. I want you to experience the Greenway Kia way. 1-800-NEW-KIAs or go to KiaWestPalmBeach.com.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Injured in an accident? At Lytle Writers, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath, we have a team of attorneys with over 450 years of combined experience. With offices throughout South Florida, our team is ready to fight for you. You will pay nothing unless we win your case. Visit LytleWriter at foryourrights.com, main office, West Palm Beach.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Never worry about overpaying for your car again. Visit hgregg.com in West Palm Beach today and discover how easy it is to get into the car of your dreams. Stop by today to explore how you can upgrade your car without increasing your payments. Visit hgregg.com or visit us in West Palm Beach. Save more. Drive happy.
South Florida weather this morning, a mix of sun and clouds. A shower is possible early on. Today's high temperatures in the low to mid 70s.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org.
Slip, trip, and fall? Gordon and Partners, 561-333-3333.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, if you're not now, you should be watching us on YouTube. Go and look for the KVJ Show, because when we have physical things happening here in the studio, it's a great way for you to watch. And if you are one of the people that are watching right now, click that like button. It definitely does help us out. And go subscribe, too, so you can have all the KVJ videos conveniently tucked right into one spot right there on your own personal YouTube channel. Okay, it's going to be a good thing to watch here today. The punishment for Jaybird and I for losing Do It Bitch is we are going to do spit takes to show our appreciation for some of the kid comedy that has been given here to the KVJ Show. And the idea, the credit goes to Lucas and Nina. They sent in this joke that was inspired by producer Denny's joke jury.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
Because...
Aw. Kid jokes are awesome.
Oh, I love kid comedy.
Yes.
Rocco is in a very kid joke phase. Loves it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're 9, that's like the best. To get everybody laughing.
So what we're going to do here today is we got a cup of water. You see in the infamous spit take. You take a big old drink of a beverage, and then somebody says something funny. You can't control yourself, and you spit it out. But our spit take is going to be in each other's face. So going to play the joke here and going to get a face full of agua.
Do I got to get the witch's spit juice?
Huh?
I'm going to get my witch juice all over you.
Yep.
I got to take it from the witch.
You are going to be damp.
You get it from the witch.
Oh, does that mean, do I have to do Kevin now?
Ooh.
Yep. Yeah, it does.
Awkward.
Oh, you know
very
what? Then
awkward.
just go for it, then. Just go for it.
Okay.
Let me move my phone now.
Oh, yeah.
All
Move
right.
your computer, your phone.
Denny's, I'll step over here and let you I'll let Virginia get her wet her whistle over there.
It's freaky.
All right, let me get the cameras on then.
But if you could just give me in the face if you could. Not my clothes.
You like a face shot?
In fact, let me just take off. I got to take off my shirt. Kevin, it's 2 degrees in here.
I know, it is so chilly. You're not wrong about that.
Oh, you're going to be so wet. Yeah. Ooh, keeping it sexy for KVJ TV.
Okay. All right, we can go ahead and do that one first, Denny's, if you want. We'll get a great shot of Virginia and Jaybird. He's getting his spit take here with the joke submitted by Jessica. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay, Virginia's all loaded up with a mouthful of water. And when you hear the punchline, then you just cannot help yourself, and it goes all over Jaybird's face. All right, here's the joke. Take it away.
What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta.
Oh, it's cold.
An impasta.
And it's a good joke.
That's a fake noodle. It's an impasta.
Okay, we're going to need some new headphones.
Somehow I got it all over myself.
You know, you got it over me, too. Woo! Kevin, that'll wake you up.
Oh, man.
No doubt. Okay, Denny's, I think you're probably, let me see, because I got to hit the joke over here.
We're using hot coffee for you, Kevin.
So, yeah, Denny's will have a straight-on shot with me. Denny's going to have a mouthful of water. Okay, Denny's, do you have headphones so you can hear the punchline coming through? Logistically, this is a little bit challenging.
Don't spit on the equipment.
Yep.
It's already on its last leg.
Sit back here. Okay, Denny's, load up with a mouthful of water, and we got a spit take coming. You can stand right in front of me and spit right back here. Okay. All right, here we go. This is, I chose this one because this is actually submitted by Kevin. Thank you for, yeah, they submitted this on the WRMF app on the mic drop feature.
That's so sweet.
Okay, here we go with the spit take. Here is the joke.
Why did the tomato turn red? Because he saw the salad dressing.
Denny's hit you like a whale's blowhole.
What was that? Virginia pierced my eyes. You just misted Kevin.
It was just a miss.
That actually was very refreshing.
That wasn't even a punishment.
I felt great. I felt like I just walked through a mist ride. That actually feel really good. It kind of, oh gosh, I feel so nice now.
That was the most peaceful spit take I've ever seen.
Denny's, did you do that every 15 minutes? It's just, I feel so much better now. That was actually a reward.
That was amazing.
My experience a little bit different over on this side of the table.
His was aggressive and hard and right in the
the most
eye.
enjoyable spit takes you've ever had in your life.
What a misting you took.
I actually love it. I'm so glad I lost today. That was fantastic. Oh, boy. That was very
Good
nice.
times.
Okay, we're good unless Denny's coming down with the flu. Okay. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes on the KVJ show. Somebody is a bit worried. They apparently did something goofy, and it was in front of a cop. So what happens when it comes to body cam videos? How do they get released, and when do they go viral? Because they're worried. We'll discuss coming up next.
Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. And now you fellas leave your girl with her friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping. Always say you got a girl, yeah, it's true, you got a man. But the party ain't gon' stop, so let's make it hot, hot. Last weekend you stayed at home alone and lonely. Couldn't find your man, he was chilling with his homies. This weekend you going out. If you try to stop you, you going off. Got your hair done and your nails done too. Out there in your fitness shoes. You and your group parlaying at the hottest spot tonight. You're gonna find the fellas rolling in the Lexus trucks and Hummers. So we say you got a girl, yeah, it's true, you got a man. But the party ain't gon' stop, so let's make it hot, hot. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. And now you fellas leave your girl with her friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. And now you fellas leave your girl with her friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping. Always say you got a girl, yeah, it's true, you got a man. But the party ain't gon' stop, so let's make it hot, hot. Call your boys, cause tonight you're not gon' stay at home. She tell your girl she ain't coming tonight, you going solo. Cut her off when she talks some noise, you know you got the right to get your party on. So get your hair cut and your car washed too. Looking like a star in your Armani suit. You need to look your best, cause you're turning heads tonight. You're gonna find a sexy chica that's gonna dance all night if you wanna. Always say you got a girl, yeah, it's true, you got a man. But the party ain't gon' stop, so let's make it hot, hot. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown, grown. And now you fellas leave your girl with her friends. Cause it's 11:30 and your club is jumping, jumping. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. And now you fellas leave your girl with her friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping. Sexy women do their things, fly ladies working me all the fellas down. Well, we can get down now. Bounce, baby, bounce, but bounce, but bounce, baby, twist, baby, shake, 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 twist, baby, twist, twist. You better dip that thing, you better dip that thing. Bounce, baby, bounce, but bounce, but bounce, baby, twist, baby, shake, 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 twist, baby, twist, 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 dip that thing. Sexy women do their things, fly ladies working me all the fellas down. Well, we can get down now. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. And now you fellas leave your girl with her friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. And now you fellas leave your girl with her friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. And now you fellas leave your girl with her friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. And now you fellas leave your girl with her friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping. I ain't thinking about my man tonight.
I ain't worried about my girl, alright?
All you ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. And now you fellas leave your girl with her friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. And now you fellas leave your girl with her friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping.
So how does it work that you see these police body cam footages, and a lot of times they aren't very flattering? I was looking at one today from this girl that gotten pulled over for a DWI in Ohio. And she was singing to the cop. She was kind of goofing around, kind of cracking some jokes. And yeah, if you know the drunk eyes pretty well, she definitely was that. And the cop was not having it. And it went viral. It was thrown out there. But why was that? Do you have people that are just going through all the public information videos to find something that's entertaining and then post it on social?
It's all public record. You can get it. You can ask. It's kind of like a 911 call. You go, I can't believe this is released, but they release 911 calls all the time, DOI, all that stuff. And they're even going back as far as I'm seeing videos now from 2015 because they're running out of content. So they go back and look for other stuff to upload to YouTube channels because these videos do huge numbers. Just in Palm Beach County alone, there's so many DUI videos or people at a bar acting a fool and getting kicked out and arrested, all from Palm Beach County, and we're talking millions, multi-millions. Within days, they're getting that.
Well, I know there's a different site for each county. You've got only in Dade, only in Broward, only in Palm Beach, and just even those sites are just mining all the viral videos that are going on in that county.
A KVJ Nationer reached out to me because they heard us talking about these videos, and I guess his girlfriend recently got a DUI. She peed her pants in front of the cops. It was visible. She was acting a fool, and then she, obviously sobered up and is mortified, horrified, and she's so afraid it's going to randomly show up on YouTube. And I will tell you this, if you're peeing your pants, it jumps up to the level of where people want to release it. If the peeing the pants ones are the most popular one, but they're waiting, not knowing if it's ever going to drop or not, and they may not know until all of a sudden it just shows up on social media.
Right, and then at that point, all your friends are seeing it, your employers are seeing it, and you've now got to live with the repercussions of it. And it could, we've seen it before where it's cost people friends, family members, jobs.
Their life. I told you about the one woman, she got arrested because she was having her way with herself in the ocean and then went up to the bar and got a drink.
Yeah.
A family saw her do that. She was, going to, doing stuff.
But how could they see if she was below the water?
Because she was moaning. They, I think at one point saw maybe a private part that when she got up and she went, the cops confronted her. It's all on body cam. It's released, and then she took her own life because of the humiliation.
Damn.
Because it was everywhere.
Yeah, it's tough. And look, most people are not equipped to deal with a mountain and an avalanche of social media hate. And everywhere you go, everybody knows it. It's really not something that humans are equipped to deal with, but it's the reality of our society today.
And on the body cam, those kind of videos, every comment is just they're saying the worst thing about that person.
Right.
Thousands and thousands of comments.
I think the only way to survive something like that is you just got to own up to it and be like, yeah, I had a bad human moment. Do not read the comments. And with people that confront you about it, be like, yeah, I had a really bad day and I just got to learn from it. And
no one's going to confront you. I don't, unless they're your friends and family and people close to you. Those are the only people that are going to say something to you that know you. Strangers, all those strangers that say stuff on the internet will never meet you face to face.
I think the problem is that, let's say the woman that was doing that in the ocean, she wants to get a new job, and that's now online. I think you can escape it to a certain point, but yeah, it's going to affect your life if you do something that's so out there, and it could affect your life.
Well, what would be harder in finding a new job? Somebody who has had an embarrassing viral video like the woman you're talking about in the ocean, or someone who's spent a year in prison on a felony charge? If you're coming back out, who is going to have a harder time with an employer?
I think prison, right?
Yeah, but they're different problems. The person who's the felon may not get thousands and thousands of hateful comments. And I think, to your point, the woman that was in the ocean, or even some of the people that are on those DUI videos, I think they go and they read the comments. And then they're probably already embarrassed and ashamed because they've had a low human moment. And that's compiled on that.
I think there are different ways these videos can go. And if I had done something embarrassing, peed my pants on a video or something like that, I would much rather have that happen than I'm being a complete a-hole on video and something like that happens. Because at that point, now you're viral and people see you as a detestable human. Otherwise, you've done something embarrassing and you had a bad moment and they're maybe embarrassed for you and maybe there's some sympathy that goes into it. But if you were a complete a-hole, there's no sympathy now.
You're right. The entitled videos, the ones where people, especially, and you can't believe people say it because it seems like it's a movie, but they do use the, do you know who I am? Do you know I know Captain blah, 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 and your job? Or this is the other one. I pay your salary. That one's always the big one in those the entitled videos.
Yeah.
I pay your salary, and do you know who I am?
It's tough.
I mean, that is so cringy.
It would be nerve-wracking because you may feel like you're off the hook and it's 6 months or a year since that episode happened, and then just all of a sudden, how many of those viral videos have you seen that you didn't realize were 5 or 10 years old, and you're like, oh my gosh, and it just takes off for whatever reason, and I don't know if you would ever feel safe if you have one of those embarrassing police body cam videos that could be even a decade old. It could still go viral.
You're right. Even if you're safe right now, you're never really guaranteed safety because it's public information. Someone could find it 5 years from now and it go viral.
Now, I'm not sure how deep the archives go because, I mean, if something happened in 1999, I don't think you need to be nervous because I think just the way
if it happened in 99, you're probably lucky because the body cams weren't as pervasive.
That's just, you gotta keep
You're very lucky if you did your crime early.
Because a lot of these people, they don't realize they're talking into a body camera. They're just acting a fool. They have no idea it's being recorded.
Yeah. Jennifer asks, how can they access those things? I'm not sure where exactly you go or if they're posted onto one site or if you have to make a request. I know that's how it used to go, that you would have to know specifically the story you're asking for.
I think you do have to make a request, but there's too many of them on YouTube for it not to be public record. They'd be taken down, and people they've been up there. There's some that are up there that are 7 years old. So you're able to get them. Now, I don't know the proper channels or steps to get them, but you can get them.
Curious if anybody's ever had this happen to them. Did you have a video go viral? Caught you off guard as well? You could let us know about it.
Or are you sitting in bed or in your car
sweating
that
because you know it's out there?
Yeah, it could go viral.
And at any minute, someone could go get it and release it.
Yep. All right. Well, you can hit us up, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. So fitting of South Florida and the Whacked Out News. Did you know that the Florida Man Games are coming up this weekend? Yes, baby, they are.
Is this the one where it's all kinds of Florida hillbilly challenges?
It is, yeah. And they've got a whole bunch of new activities and events that are going to be part of the Florida Man Games. I'll break it down for you. If you want to head to Elkton, Florida this Saturday, what are you going to see in the Florida Man Games? I'll let you know in the Whacked Out News coming up next.
Time stood still, just like a photograph. You made me feel like this will last forever. Looking in your eyes, I see my whole life. Oh, they say you know it when you know it, and I know. Oh, promise that you hold me close, don't let me go. Take my heart, don't break it. Love me to my bones. All this time I've wasted. You were right there all along. You and I start gazing, intertwining souls. We were never strangers.
dumbass criminals to talk about, baby.
It's the whacked out news.
People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Well, the Florida Man Games are going to be going on this Saturday in Elkton. 12 teams competing for the coveted Gatorhead Trophy. Ooh. The events include the evading arrest obstacle course, the Florida sumo cage match, the weaponized pool noodle mud duel, the hurricane party prep, the grocery aisle brawl, and the gator throw.
The gator throw? Is it? It's got to be dead, right?
Have we asked the gator if he wants to be involved with that?
Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be a live gator or not.
There's no way it's a live gator.
I don't like
Can't
it if
be,
it's
no.
live.
People wouldn't like it if it's live, and they would get shut down, I imagine.
Now, if it's a dude dressed up as a gator and you have to throw him.
Yeah.
I know a guy that would volunteer.
I would love it.
Could be one of those gator pool floaties, maybe.
Bad hip and all, I'd do it.
Yeah, could be. Well, this seems like it should be rather alarming. Apparently, Miami is sinking into the ocean.
A study from the University of Miami studied 35 buildings that were experiencing significant subsidence, the process where the ground sinks or settles. The solution? These sensors. They are monitoring the impacts construction next door could have on the building. To do so, they have two types of sensors installed. One for vibration monitoring. The other sensors are at the foundation of the building called tilt monitors. The real-time 24/7 observations that engineers can access at any time have so far not alerted to anything concerning. A positive sign to what technologies can be adopted to help curb the problem before it starts.
Wow, 35 buildings.
Wow.
Does that make you feel good about going on the top of the 85th floor on one of those brickle buildings?
Are we just going to have more surf sides and surf sides and surf sides?
I mean, think about it. Anything past 20 stories is a little much, right?
I know you don't even like a second floor.
No.
He don't like the balcony at the food court.
Yes.
I don't mind the food court. I don't like to go past it, though. That's where the danger's at.
The balcony's horrifying.
Yeah, so they're keeping an eye on this sinking building issue in Miami right now. They say it's not a big problem, but just the fact, I mean, even a little bit kind of makes you a little bit uneasy, doesn't it?
Yes.
So, but apparently they have sensors for that. So I don't know. How quickly can you get in? Because could it take a shift in one direction? All of a sudden, the whole building is not sustainable and it just collapses within itself?
Great question.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what that
I
means.
feel like as soon as things start shifting, buildings will fall.
Yeah. So even if it's got a sensor, does it give you enough time if you're in there? You're like, I gotta get out. I don't know.
I don't know. I know everyone's building up when it comes to the structures. I would do it like the guy from Brady Bunch. I'd build wide. Build outward.
I think we've run out of room, Bird.
Yeah,
That's the
where are you going to
problem.
do that?
It's why I'm not an architect, Kevin. I almost called you Ketchup.
Ketchup.
His name is not Ketchup.
Ketchup.
And you're
Ralston.
not an architect.
Ketchup Ralston. I'm real hungry, Kevin.
I'm as much ketchup as you are an architect.
Stop trying to eat Kevin.
Did you see the video of the guy that was trying to smuggle more than $10,000 of cocaine sewn under his thick black wig?
I mean, it's brilliant until you get caught.
It's brilliant until it's not brilliant.
It looked like legit. He had a full toupee.
Yeah.
But it was sewn into the bottom side of it, and it was stuck to his head. Like, how did they know?
So close.
You came so close, dude.
It's pretty crazy, yeah. And I assume you just look at the guy and he probably looked like a cone head. They're like, wait, something is.
Did he go too big?
He went too big.
Yeah, I think so, because it looked like he had a bunch of, the little kind of balled up packets of cocaine. And yeah, they're just in the video you can see on KVJ TV. They're just snipping right around. And it's kind of crazy on how they're doing it, because. Yeah, how did you know? And
how did you know? Did they already have eyes on this cat?
Great question. I really don't know how it all went down.
Because I feel like how would they detect just like bags in your wig?
He went too big, y'all. I'm looking. That is just an enormous amount of cocaine.
He made, in a sense, a cocaine helmet underneath a wig of hair that was put on top of him.
Okay, so he went too big.
Look how much cocaine that is.
Oh, yeah, that's too much, dude.
If you would have done half of that, he gets away with it.
Right. Yeah, so.
He got greedy.
Not a bad hairpiece.
No,
It's pretty
it kind of
good.
looks real.
It does. It's amazing what they do these days. It's amazing what they do.
Smugglers are really working overtime.
Yeah, that was in Colombia. A man has caused outrage at a public pool in New Zealand after bringing a bar of soap in there to wash himself. It's pretty unreal to see what this whole thing looked like. The guy was just in there in basically the kiddie pool section.
Okay.
And he is just full on bathing himself.
And it makes it worse that it's in the kiddie pool.
Yeah, because there's kids around.
Dude, that's why I don't mess with public pools, man. I've got personal horror stories, and then you talk about something like this.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
You're right. Yeah, that's just it. And I to me, what I don't understand is you would think that would be something that somebody would jump in, or it'd be a crime. You would get in trouble somehow, some way. But no, he's just in there with a bar of soap and just washing himself up.
You know what I kind of go through life like? I always assume somebody's bathing in the pool, peeing, and farting in the pool.
And that's why you have your own pool at home.
Well, you have to assume everyone's going to be #BeCool at a public pool. And that's just, those numbers don't line up.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right about that.
Oh,
No doubt.
look at, there's the video, Virginia.
Oh, boy.
Is he scratching his butt?
He
Yeah, he
is.
He's washing down his backside as well.
He's an animal, and he did it on purpose
did.
for views and likes.
He's on all the big time shows. He's doing, you're right.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Viral cowboy.
That was Australian TV, so got to blame them down under for that display. Well, there is a New Hampshire woman, Kelly Tedford, that was arrested for urinating on food at Monadnock Food Co-op, causing $1,500 worth of damages. She apparently went on the quinoa and the walnuts.
In the history of food you've eaten at restaurants and just, I don't know, even vegetables from the store, what do you think the percentage of somebody peeing on the food is? Is it 0%?
No, it's not zero. Nothing's ever zero.
So you think it's happened to you probably at least once in your life?
Hopefully it was in a container of some sort. I mean, straight on it? Yeah, I would hope not. That's why you got to make sure to wash your vegetables.
But what if it was at a restaurant? You think that's 0% for you?
I would hope it's never happened. I would hope I would know the difference or be able to tell.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody does that, you are going to prison. Like, if you urinate on somebody's food and serve it to them.
If I'm the judge, 20 years in the clink.
You get several years, I imagine.
You should, because you can get somebody deathly ill from that.
Yeah.
20 years in the clink, 3 of them are in the hole.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This is kind of an odd story out of the UK. A woman went to the restroom last week and walked out 12 minutes later with their bathroom sink stuffed in a big bag.
She stole the whole sink?
Yes. They,
I mean, how nice was this sink?
They went into the bathroom and they noticed like the sink and the pipework was mysteriously gone. And then they had to go back to security footage and they're like, oh my gosh, look at her bag. She goes in, it's empty. She comes out and it's bulging at the seams.
I mean, times are hard.
Yeah. So kind of crazy. The woman was eating there at the time. She walked in, went straight to the bathroom, walked right out with the bag that was big enough to hold the sink.
Wow.
And they said it wasn't expensive. It was just imitation stone that would cost about $200.
But still, though, now you have to go get a new sink. It's a whole to-do.
Yeah,
You're scratching your head. You're like, why?
Yeah, that's it. They're just confused as to why she would even want to do this. They just don't even understand. So kind of crazy stuff. Boy, how rough would this be? You're about to fly a plane and you get bit by a tarantula.
No.
This happened to a pilot in Europe mid-flight. Apparently, he was flying, and on top of it, he's allergic to spiders. Thankfully, he's doing fine. But could you imagine if Denny's is flying a plane and a tarantula bites him?
If you get bit by a spider, isn't everybody allergic to a spider?
I feel like I would be.
Depending on the right or wrong one, like those brown recluse.
So the tarantula, is that the one, other than the recluse, you want to stay away from? Is it bad news?
They got big old looking fangs. I don't know what that venom's like. And there's probably others that are worse. I mean, maybe a brown recluse is better or worse than a tarantula. So
I don't want to play. I don't want to find out.
Yeah, when spiders have hair and fur on them, I'm out.
I know, right? It is. It's kind of like it's the hair on a spider that gets me. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, Jaybird has got a serious problem with his wardrobe. Half of it's gone, and he's got a friend to blame. We'll find out why coming up.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic is service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit them at schumacherauto.com. Few incidents to watch out for this morning. You have an accident blocking the left lane on Florida's Turnpike South between Beeline Highway and Okeechobee Boulevard. You're seeing delays up to 1 hour. And an overturned vehicle in the ditch on Florida's Turnpike North between Okeechobee Boulevard and Beeline Highway. All lanes are blocked. Avoid this area if you can. And an accident involving a truck on I-95 North at Gateway Boulevard. The off-ramp right shoulder is blocked. And an accident on Florida's Turnpike South at Dr. Martin Luther King Boulevard is blocking the right shoulder. Use I-95 or 441 as alternate routes. You're seeing heavy delays through this area. And you also have an accident on I-95 North at Commercial Boulevard. The right lane is blocked. This traffic a service of Massage Envy. In the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
A Massage Envy membership is an investment in what's most important, you. Make Me Time wellness sessions a regular thing. Join Massage Envy's 12-month wellness program now through March 31st and receive a free 60-minute session. Hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
This spring, speed returns to South Florida. NASCAR weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway. Go get it done. Green. Where high octane meets the high banks. And gear up for spring break in the fast lane. 3 races, 3 days, one unforgettable weekend in racing paradise. NASCAR weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway. March 21st through the 23rd. Get your tickets now at homesteadmiamispeedway.com.
Scott for Scots here. Your lawn is meant for all things bonus. Bonus relaxing, bonus playing, bonus beauty. But when dollar weed and clover are popping up everywhere, it's time to start cutting them back with Scott's Turf Builder Bonus S. It kills dollar weed and clover and feeds your grass so it grows thick and strong to crowd out future weeds. Now that's worth some bonus points, eh?
Get a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Bonus S today. It's guaranteed or your money back.
Feed your lawn. Feed it.
I'm Neil, founder of Clay Room. When I found ceramics, I realized my calling was to give others the space to be creative. So I set out to open my own studio. Having a Chase Ink card has allowed us to grow it and bring people together. Now we're molding a creative community.
With the Chase Ink Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for business. Make more what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Hi, it's Randy West for Sono Bello. I love talking about it because, well, it's easy to talk about, especially when the technology is so incredible. Their body contouring results are natural and beautiful. And if you're tired of the yo-yo dieting like I am, I mean, you lose a little, it creeps back, and then it creeps back with a few more pounds, and then it's even harder to lose. This is for you. Sono Bello. Imagine looking in the mirror and loving everything you see. Sono Bello's advanced micro laser fat removal technology removes stubborn fat for good in one single visit. Those stubborn inches around the tummy are gone. Muffin tops, side fat, gone. Thigh, arm, or back fat, gone. Even saggy loose skin, gone permanently. Stop chasing numbers on a scale and stop with the endless diet struggles. Advanced micro laser fat removal is the permanent solution, and Sonobello doctors are the experts. Do this for you and save. Schedule your free consultation now at sonobello.com/radio. That's Sono, BELLO.com/radio.
Are you ready for a sensational celebration? The city of Boca Raton is thrilled to announce the first ever Boca Raton Seafood Festival, Saturday, March 22nd from noon till 6 at the Meisner Park Amphitheater. There'll be live music, a marketplace, and of course the best seafood from your favorite local chefs. Virginia and Jaybird from the KVJShow will be there too, hosting from noon till 2. Get your tickets today at myboca.us/Seafood Fest. It's the Boca Raton Seafood Festival, Saturday, March 22nd at the Meisner Park Amphitheater.
Hey, honey, I have a great idea for summer vacation. Let's go to Chicago. We can take the kids to the aquarium, the Navy Pier, and maybe even a baseball game. We can eat deep dish pizzas and Chicago-style hot dogs.
That's a great idea, and the kids will love it, but only if we fly from PBI.
Chicago, here we come.
Let's book our flight today.
Already on it.
Palm Beach International Airport, South Florida's award-winning and favorite airport. now flying direct to Chicago. Visit pbia.org for more info.
Here's another reason to try the bus, the train, or any other type of public transportation. It's the Guaranteed Ride Home program. You can now get free Uber rides home from work if you regularly take public transportation or even carpool to work. That's right, free Uber rides home. And there's no cost to sign up. Just visit guaranteedridehome.org to register. That's guaranteedridehome.org. Guaranteedridehome.org. Operated by South Florida Commuter Services, a program of the Florida Department of Transportation.
My wife has been using Red Mountain Weight Loss for quite some time. She's lost the weight she's wanted. She's now maintaining the weight that she needs. And you could lose up to 15 pounds by this time next month. Now, why my wife loves it is because, one, it's effective, and two, it's easy. Red Mountain Weight Loss offers both semaglutide and tirzepatide. That's the breakthrough GLP-1 medication that everybody is talking about. And you'll love the price. It costs less than half of what Ozempic does. And for a limited time, they're going to be taking $100 off all their GLP-1 programs. So you can jumpstart your weight loss with their lowest prices of the year. You can visit them in person, online, or just skip the doctor visits altogether, and they will ship your quality medication direct to your door. Don't wait. Lose up to 15 pounds by this time next month, only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Book your appointment at redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com.
Spring forward with real unlimited data from Straight Talk this tax season and get a free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G or Moto G Power 5G 2024 with select plans. So you can stream games during Mad March hours, check the weather for April showers, and watch gardening videos about May flowers. Straight Talk, real unlimited data. Available at Walmart and straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 4/15/25. Taxes and fees apply. Requires purchase of single line gold unlimited plan or higher. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
All right, Jaybird, tell me what is going on with your wardrobe here.
All right, it's kind of a long story. I'll try to make it quick. I'm doing a lot of house stuff. You know, a lot of projects going on.
Always.
And all of my hampers have got, like, you know, baskets. It's got a bunch of stuff in there. They're kind of packed to the brim with other stuff that's not clothes. So my washer isn't working great right now. So I was going to take all of my good clothes and do them, you know, wash them at my sister's house. She told me I could do that.
Yeah.
But instead of putting them in laundry baskets, I just took one of those large trash bags that, you know, are indestructible. You can't break them. I took all my good clothes that I want.
The big black ones?
Yes.
Yeah,
and put all my clothes in there, tied it up, and put it on the side. And I was going to make sure that I brought it over to her house to get them all washed. Long story short, other trash bags were around that were tied, and my friend who's been helping me work on stuff with my house helped me take out some trash. I didn't take this out. He grabbed the bag of my good clothes.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Put them out at the trash area.
Oh, no.
And they are gone for good. We're talking my Marlins jersey with Jaybird on, with my name on it.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
A pizza, like all of my great clothes are gone, and I didn't realize that until after the fact that they were gone, and I didn't want to make him feel bad, and I'm not going to say his name on the air.
Oh, my goodness.
But Steve, no, just kidding.
All I have, because I did so much. I was so proud of myself. I got all of my clothes that I love separated, ready to go, and all of my mediocre and below crap. It's all I have left over.
Oh, no.
Oh,
so
my
I've just
gosh.
got
All
the
good
worst
stuff.
of the worst with my clothing. This dinosaur shirt is the best I've got right
You
there.
threw away everything you loved.
I've got a few ones that are there. Some did survive, but I would say 85% of the wardrobe that I love is gone in the dumpster somewhere.
Well, she spring cleaned a little early.
I'm going to look at it as a positive. We start back over. We rebuild. Life will come through and knock you down. It'll knock over your whole castle. We must rebuild.
Wow.
Have to rebuild, must rebuild. Break down? No. Break through.
Oh, the meltdown's coming.
Doesn't that sound like a crazy guy having a self-talk?
He's trying to talk himself out of the meltdown, and I get that because I do that too a lot.
Breakdown, breakthrough. I don't know.
It's all those phrases you get when you get a meditation app.
I didn't know right away, so I'm like looking for everything. I go, why can I not find half of my good underwear? Where are my socks at? Because I was doing a huge wash at my sister's house.
Right.
Of all the best, Virginia.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, my Marlins jersey that we got in Miami, gone.
Dang.
That's
an omen.
Huh? But you know what? You're right. It's just material possessions. We move on, we rebuild.
That's it, yeah.
And don't think about it because there's nothing you can do to get that stuff back. And don't pine on it. Don't give it any space in your head.
Honestly.
Take yourself out shopping and buy some new cool things to make yourself happy.
There's always a silver lining because when something bad happens, I at least go, you know what? I get to go talk about it with my friends on the air, work it out, work it through like therapy, and it's all good. It's just material possessions.
It is. And I mean, think about the people in California. Unless you didn't lose it all in a fire.
Breakdown, breakthrough.
Reframe that.
That's it. That's what he's doing. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I kind of had a breakdown yesterday, too. I talked to my grandma. And, you know, I don't get to speak to her a lot because she's now deaf and blind. So she can't hear the phone ringing. So a lot of times I'll call her. She's going to be 101 in 2 weeks. So when I call her, she can't hear the phone. And that's super sad and frustrating. And then she got my dad to call me because she was all upset and worried that I was making a big plan to come in for her birthday, which I was. I was making a big plan. I have plane tickets. Me, Panda, Rocco. Mags couldn't come because she's at school, but me, Rocco, and Panda were going to go up there, celebrate her birthday, make a whole weekend of it. And she just said, it's overwhelming. I can't handle it. I don't want company. I don't want a party. Please respect my wishes. And at that point, I'm like, I can't just bulldoze through and come anyway. So I canceled all the plane tickets and everything.
A bully party's not a fun party.
No.
Yeah.
I think she's just overwhelmed by life.
Sure.
And it's hard for her because now she's totally wheelchair bound. And she just doesn't want the aggravation. I get it.
Well, her mind's still there, correct?
Her mind is absolutely still there.
So you got to understand, if the mind is there and the body's falling apart, that is a very, very tough place to be mentally. And you may want to be alone a lot of times.
Yeah.
I get it. It makes me sad for her to be alone, but she wants to be alone, so...
Well, it's just probably in her condition, too much stimulation is overwhelming. So.
She probably gets tired easily.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, she's, you know.
I know, I get it. And I'm a lot.
You are.
I'm a lot.
No, all right. No, let's
It's not, yeah.
It's not you.
Well, we roll in heavy. You know, kids, and then my sister and her kids want to come, and they all want to have a party and balloons. And
you love her.
I do.
Yeah. So that's okay. You just have to change up how you see her. You know, just kind of keep it a little bit smaller.
I don't know if she wants to see anybody. She's just kind of happy being alone.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I can relate sometimes.
I know.
There are times where I just need to be alone. I get grandma sometimes.
I get it. I don't feel like I'd want to be alone on my birthday.
Well, I think she's always been healthy and she's always been active, and I think some of her ailments are newer for her.
Yes.
So she's getting used to that mentally.
The wheelchair really messes with her head.
And I look. Even with me, my eyes started to go and my hips started to go. At my age, that depressed me. So I can understand. Like, I get what she's probably going through. It's new for her. And so she's probably just getting used to it. She'll come around.
I hope so.
Well, coming up here in a couple minutes, I will let you know what I got on my mind. It's conspiracy theory stuff I'm very hopeful about. I'll let you know what conspiracy theories might have a resolution. And producer Denny's son has a terrifying nightmare next.
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise before my world implodes. And tonight had something wonderful. slid to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use, or do my bad habits lead to white eyes stare into space? And I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, my bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. Every pure intention ends when the good times start. Falling over everything to reach the first time spark. It started under neon lights and then it all got dark. I only know how to go too far. My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use, or do my bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space? And I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, my bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. We took the long way round and burned till the fun ran out. Now my bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use, or do my bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space? And I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, my bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you.
I'm not sure anything's going to come out of this, but I'm excited because at least we can stop talking about it, hopefully, here very soon. There's two conspiracy theories that I've been attached to for a very long time. One of those is the JFK assassination, all the way back to when I was in high school. I remember there was a movie that was out, JFK. It had Kevin Costner in it, and it was all about the conspiracy and the magic bullet. And you're like, well, there's no way it was one guy that did it. And I believed that my entire life. And now you're hoping that those files come out. And President Trump says that we will find out. Now, I've heard other people who are associated with this, and they say it's going to be underwhelming, that they may release what is left of the files. Some of that still might be redacted, and it's not going to give you the conclusion you want. Because if the CIA did hire the mob to kill our president JFK, none of that's going to be put on paper, and nobody ever confirmed it.
Well, you don't think that's a good look for our country?
Yeah. And the people who are saying that they did do it, they don't believe. There's a guy, have you ever heard of James Files? He's an 83-year-old now, former Chicago mobster who claims he is the one that pulled the trigger that killed John F. Kennedy on November 22nd, 1963.
Where's your proof? We want receipts.
That's just it. He's got the story, and he tries to give you details to be like, yeah, I'm explaining the whole thing. Here's how it happened.
Brassy, no. Wow.
Yeah, he claims he fired the bullet from behind a fence on the grassy knoll that's overlooking Dealey Plaza in Dallas. And his boss, Charles Chucky Nicoletti, fired the other shot that struck Kennedy from inside the book depository. That is the same building where Lee Harvey Oswald is believed to have been at the time of the shooting.
And I apologize because I don't know all the history of this. Why was the mafia? Why would they want to have killed JFK? Was there a reason?
Yeah, it has to tie into JFK doing some things that were going to affect the mob. Had the whole Cuban Missile Crisis thing that was kind of tied into it in the Bay of Pigs, and so it's kind of an elaborate.
The Cuban Missile Crisis had something to do with it was tied with the mob somehow.
There was a lot of stuff that was kind of in there that the CIA did not like, and that's why the CIA was working with the mob, because they're like, we need to get rid of him, because the CIA didn't like JFK because of that. And there were other things where he's coming after the mob, and so they just, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah.
So that's why the conspiracy theory is there.
You into this, Virginia? You look kind of bored.
I'm about 40%.
Okay.
She started scrolling on her computer. Yeah. That's when I know.
Now, I'm into it if they give us the juice, but I feel like we'll never know the juice.
That's just it.
But the one thing that hopefully at least they do is release all the documents. So you would say the government doesn't have anything else. They released everything they have on this. No one put it down to paper, and you're never going to know unless you believe this guy, James Files, who claims the CIA trained him, recruited him to blast the president in the head. And so he claimed this back even in the 90s when that movie was out that I was telling you about, JFK.
Yeah.
And nobody really believed him. So his claims have been widely dismissed over the years.
But you're right. If it's just going to be the same old nonsense that we already know, that's what people are getting kind of frustrated.
Absolutely.
Even with the alien stuff, they're going, all right, we know you released those things back in 2020 or 2021. What have you done for me lately? What's the newest update? And people are kind of getting tired of, we want new stuff.
I'm kind of right there, too. I don't think there's going to be anything that will come from it, but at least you'll say they've released all the documents is where we are.
You always thought it was multiple shooters or just one?
It felt to me like it was multiple. So, I mean, that guy's story does pan out that way, but, you know, I guess we'll see. Maybe there's something in those papers that will let you know, that gives you the absolute definite proof. They've done a good job of pinning it on Lee Harvey Oswald pretty definitively. So we'll see if there's anything that shakes that. And then the other one is the Jeffrey Epstein stuff, which apparently we're supposed to be getting that as well. And Pam Bondi, who used to be our attorney general, is now the attorney general for the U.S., was on the news, and they were grilling her about, hey, when are we going to see these Epstein documents?
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
So have you seen anything that you said, oh my gosh?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, we'll check back with you.
So it sounds like that might be a whole bunch of nothing as well, but supposedly that's going to be released. So maybe you can at least stop talking about the Epstein documents like I'd love to see.
All these girls were abused, but we don't have any names of a single abuser.
The other thing I keep seeing, and I'm not sure if it's just an attack on Tom Hanks, why do I keep seeing Tom Hanks doesn't want that list released? Tom Hanks is he going to be on the list or something?
That's the speculation. Now people are taking odds as to who's going to be named in the list. But to be fair, the one thing is just because you're necessarily on the list, you know, they were saying you could have somebody that managed money or an apartment for Jeffrey Epstein, something that was completely innocent. And now they've been doxxed when you release these names from these client lists, and they didn't do anything nefarious at all. And now they've got to deal with all the crap.
You could be on the list and not have gone to a sex party thing that was weird and awful. You could have just gone there but still though, nobody wants that kind of.
But we don't know.
You wouldn't want your name released regardless. Yeah, regardless, you would not want your name released. So we'll see. All right, coming up here in just a minute, we got a round of Who Did It, Jaybird or Baby Lachlan.
Oh, I love that game.
It's fun. Who accidentally coughed in a stranger's face and then had phlegm hit them in the stranger's shirt?
Oh, no.
So they coughed and then phlegmed on somebody.
I hope our baby bird didn't do that.
Yeah, since he's coming off the flu.
Lachlan's not at shirt level. He's so small.
Well, if you're holding, never mind. I'm going to ruin the game. Okay. I
think it was Lachlan, but we'll find out for sure. Coming up next.
Starting at 10 a.m., we'll play the best variety of the 2000s, 10s, and today for your workday. More KVJ Show next on 97.9 WRMF.
Spring savings have sprung early for My Lowe's Rewards members. Right now, members save an additional $50 on select Whirlpool and Maytag laundry pairs. The savings don't stop there. Get 20% off Valspar Defense Paint and Valspar Stain. Not a member? Join for free today and unlock big savings. Lowe's, we help, you save. While supplies last, selection varies by location. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change. Valid 2/20 through 3/5.
It is so exciting to see everybody talking about chemicals in food, chemicals in water. We don't want these things. We want to have purity in our water, in our food. I am so excited about Pure Way Filtration. They came out to my house. They showed me how they could make my water 99.9% pure, getting out all those yucky, gross things that we don't want to drink, that you don't want to be feeding your family with. The city water has gross stuff in it, but Pure Way Filtration can get your water, like it's gotten my water, 99.9% pure. Just call 269-PURE or go to purewayfiltration.com.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir, the C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and class since 1960. Find out more at CassidyAC.com to see for yourself.
How was your drive to school?
Let me tell you, I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then, someone started calling me and...
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
When you're planning your future, you need a starting point, a university that knows where you are and where you want to be. South University's 11 campus locations and online community may allow you to elevate your potential starting now. Nursing, business, technology. Earn your degree on your time. South University. Online, 11 campus locations, unlimited potential. Visit southuniversity.edu to learn more. South University cannot promise or guarantee licensure, employment, or salary amounts. CTO Chev.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life. In office, West Palm Beach.
Well, at Seminole Reef Grill, tonight is Tuesday, so of course it's dollar oysters. Oh, I love it. Dollar oysters all night long at Seminole Reef Grill. Go there, check out the vibe, check out the food, check out the sushi. Oh my gosh, the sushi is my favorite. My husband loves the pasta and the French onion soup. My son loves the homemade ice cream and the desserts as big as your head. They really do it right. It's a scratch kitchen at Seminole Reef Grill. They make everything from scratch, all the dressings and marinades and all the good stuff. It really does taste fresh and delicious and local. Go in there and check it out for yourself in Palm Beach Gardens, right there on US 1, just north of PGA. You're going to love the vibe. You're going to love the food. And don't forget, too, when you go there on your birthday, they're going to give you a $50 gift card to use on your next visit to Seminole Reef Grill. That's a great deal. Go see them for your fun this week. All the time. They have the best sushi in town. And tonight, dollar oysters at Seminole Reef Grill.
Music this hour sponsored by KFC. America, meet KFC. Now with Mike's Hot Honey. Crispy, delicious fried chicken drizzled in spicy, sweet Mike's Hot Honey. Perfect for sharing with friends or having your own solo spicy meal. KFC and Mike's Hot Honey. It's finger-licking good.
They keep it real. The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, life is not boring when you got a 20-month-old in your house. And producer Denny's, being a first-time dad, is getting all kinds of new experiences, including baby's first nightmare. Now, this would be kind of tough, but What do you do when your kid wakes up screaming in the night? That's exactly what happened with producer Denny's baby Lachlan.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you need some advice.
Bit of a night terror.
Hopefully he's not taking after his Uncle Jaybird.
Well, if you need advice what to do when your kid does that, just call my dad.
Yeah, right.
My childhood.
Ask him what he went through.
Has he been watching murder specials on HBO with his older brother like Jaybird did?
Oh, stop it. You're getting that wrong. I watch it with my mother.
Yeah, I don't think anything we've put on is particularly scary or terrifying. So we popped on Despicable Me. It was the Minions movie.
Okay.
Where they go to England. Did you see that one?
I did. I've seen them all.
So the only thing I could maybe think it was there's a creature in there halfway through that pops out. They're all chasing after the Minions.
Yes.
I thought maybe one of those parts could have scared them. But so we were sleeping. It was probably 2 a.m. And I felt shifting, and I look, and Lachlan's sitting up, and he's pointing at the corner, and he's like, "No, no, no!" I wake up, and my skin is like, I just like goosebumps. I'm like, "What is happening?" So I wake Jen up. We're just watching him, and I'm like, "It's cool, bud," and I'm comforting him, and he eventually went back to sleep.
What was in the corner?
So the only thing I can think of maybe is I rearranged.
A demon.
There was a ghost over there.
I'm asking that.
Well, so I rearranged the room over the weekend just to tidy it up, and I'm thinking maybe I put the modem behind the couch so that it's not sitting on top, because he kept going up and pushing the buttons and our internet wouldn't be working. So I put it behind the.
Baby likes to take the family offline.
Well, I go, "Hey Jen, you don't think he's gonna press the buttons if I put this here?" She goes, "Nah, it'll be fine." And our internet didn't work for 4 days because he just kept going in there and pressing the reset button on it. So.
Oh, no.
So I put it behind there, but it emits a little bit of a light that now casts on the wall. And I have a lamp there, and I think he was projecting a shadow. And maybe he woke up in the night and saw the shadow, and it terrified him.
It doesn't matter who you are. If anybody wakes up and just goes, no, no.
That's what I think.
That is horrifying.
That is horrifying.
It was super horrifying. I felt terrible. And last night he didn't seem to have any nightmares. Again, I moved that modem out of there, so it's not there anymore. I thought maybe that was it. Maybe he saw something scary and attached the image.
Aww.
Yeah, I wonder how young you have to be to start really kind of dreaming vividly.
I want to make sure it's just something of his age. He's 21 months going on 22 months now. So is that something they would do? Maybe they start seeing images in their mind. And
they definitely dream. It could have been something in his dream and nothing to do with the modem or something in the house.
Or do you have a rainbow child? Seeing spirit.
It's true.
Yeah, you could have a demon.
They say, not demon, but they say that's an age where people,
Absolutely,
kids start to develop those kind of gifts. Gosh, I would love my godson to be able to see ghosts.
Yeah, I don't know if his parents agree.
Yeah,
his parents are like, "No, can we not?
God,
We want to sleep through the night."
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's ghosts. Now I got to think about that. But yeah, it was. You feel bad. You can't really talk him out of it or anything. But yeah, he was pretty scared, and then he fell back to sleep.
Aww.
I could see that. Well, we got a fun game here. It's Who Did It? Jaybird or Baby Lachlan? Is it Jaybird that did this or producer Denny's baby? Who immediately broke his new dinosaur toy?
Wow.
Jaybird gets a lot of them, but I'm going to go with Baby Lachlan on this. I'm going to go Baby Lachlan. What do you think, Virginia?
I think it was Baby Jaybird.
See, Kevin knows me because Kevin knows I don't collect dinosaur toys. I collect dinosaur statues.
Right.
It was
Baby Lachlan.
Okay.
That's tough. I can see.
It is tough.
I can see your confusion.
You're wearing a shirt with dinosaurs all over it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I am.
Trying to tell me that guy don't have dinosaur toys?
I actually do have some dinosaur toys.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, you're right. I apologize.
Who walked around with the queso lid stuck on their back? That feels like Bird to me.
Oh, that so reeks of Bird.
Okay.
Baby Bird all the way.
Who is that?
Bird.
Okay.
I don't know how it happened.
He just leaned on it, I guess.
My buddy goes, dude, you got a queso lid on your back.
He eats queso passionately.
I don't know how it happened. I'm befuddled.
Okay, who out of Jaybird or Baby Lachlan got trapped in a comforter and fell onto a floor full of toys?
Oh, no.
That one feels like Jaybird to me.
That one feels like Lachlan to me.
Okay. Who was that?
I don't know. You ever have that where your blanket or comforter somehow turns it into a makeshift noose and grabbed around my? I couldn't get out, and I was stuck in there. So I kind of tripped on all my toys on the floor. I'm working on a project.
Were you sober?
I was sober. I'm kind of like you. I'm not drinking too much.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm not.
Who are we?
My streak isn't as strong as hers.
We're embarrassed, but yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I didn't go crazy. I had a few small drinks over the weekend, but nothing crazy. No, I'm just kind of clumsy.
Okay. And between Jaybird or Baby Lachlan, who accidentally coughed in a stranger's face and then shot phlegm onto their shirt?
Oh my god.
Who do you think did that?
I'm gonna say Baby Lachlan.
I'm gonna say Baby Bird.
That was Baby Lachlan.
Oh.
He's got no manners. He sneezed right on my neck the other day. It's just you have them on your shoulder, and they don't even
Get ready for a spray.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
they just sneeze constantly.
And finally, who ate a handful of dog food?
Oh.
I think that's Bird. What do you think, Virginia?
Jaybird?
Yep.
Gosh, I hope not.
It does make a gravy if you add
If
water.
if he did, what the hell's the matter with you?
If I did do this, what is
What the hell?
What is wrong with you?
I didn't see a video.
Yeah, you're right. If
You're just doing it for fun.
If I'm doing stunts just for the smell of it,
You've lost your mind. Please let it be Baby Lachlan. Not that I want him to eat dog food, but I don't want to lose the bird completely.
Who was it?
It was Baby Lachlan.
Okay.
Why do you eat dog food?
So we didn't want him to eat dog food, but so I laid dog food out for my dog to eat, and I heard the eating noise, so I just kept doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
And then I look over, and it's not the dog, it's Lachlan scooping out dog food and eating it.
Did he like it?
He didn't stop. We had to stop him. So I don't think he hated it.
I will say they make ice cream for dogs,
Yeah.
and it was pretty delicious.
It basically just doesn't have sugar, right? So it looks a lot like the ice cream, or I've even seen the doggy cookies and biscuits and all that, and I've tried them, and it just tastes like they didn't put anything flavorful
They're
on
very
them.
bland.
There's some dog cookies that if you just put it with some milk, it'd be delicious.
Yeah, but you could live your life on them.
Yeah.
You wouldn't enjoy it.
I mean, it cleaned his teeth.
Yeah.
So it was nice. It was a twofer.
Lachlan's coat looks great.
No heartworms.
Yeah, I mean, it really did help.
All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, how mad would you be if your sister-in-law destroyed your $1,200 wedding cake as a joke?
Oh, no.
This happened to somebody. We'll talk about it next.
KVJ is on TikTok. And, well, let's just say interesting. At KVJ Show. So follow us. More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
Mom and Dad seemed different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
La Galleria.
And of course, American touches, like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 35% off. Plus, kids sail free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
I had such a great experience 10 years ago with Panu Laser that I want to let everybody know about it, because if you are still wearing glasses and contact lenses and you don't want to be, you could easily jump online right now to panulaser.com to book your free consultation and get your free consultation to find out how amazing this procedure is. My procedure took 90 seconds. I got it done on one eye, laser did all the work, no pain, no aggravation, and I was back to work the very next day. Done by the expertise of Dr. Mutiella, who's done this for 27 years. Thousands of procedures he's done, so you're in the best hands possible. Plus, it's very convenient because they're all over South Florida. They're in Broward, now in Palm Beach as well, and they got a payment plan that allows you to be able to afford it today, because you don't need any money for a full year, and you're not going to run up a lot of debt because it's zero down with zero interest. That's the way I like to see it. All you do is jump online to panulaser.com, drop my name, Kevin from the KVJ Show, to get an additional $500 off. It's PANNU laser.com.
In the world of home comfort, one name stands above the rest. Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. For 50 years, South Florida's premier AC and plumbing solution. Always innovating, constantly evolving to meet your needs. Problem solvers tackling your toughest home comfort challenges. Choose the best. Choose Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. A Carrier Factory Authorized Dealer, 833-390-5359, or visit LindstromAir.com. And you'll be saying,
I love those guys.
Hey, honey, I have a great idea for summer vacation. Let's go to Chicago. We can take the kids to the aquarium, the Navy Pier, and maybe even a baseball game. We can eat deep dish pizzas and Chicago-style hot dogs.
That's a great idea, and the kids will love it, but only if we fly from PBI.
Chicago, here we come.
Let's book our flight today.
Already on it.
Palm Beach International Airport, South Florida's award-winning and favorite airport. Now flying direct to Chicago. Visit pbia.org for more info.
The team at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center is so ready to help you with whatever physical stuff that makes you sad. Maybe gravity has grabbed your breasts. Maybe gravity has grabbed your face like it did to mine. Look, you can put everything back where it was. You can fight gravity. Dr. Rankin has put together the best team at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. It's Dr. Rankin, Dr. Ballermeister, and the female plastic surgeon, Dr. Dizelle, the one that you see in all of my lower facelift videos, explaining everything, breaking it down, giving you all the details you need to make the best decision about your health and about feeling better and looking better. She is fantastic. Everybody on the team, they listen and they care. Seriously, if you're thinking about anything big or small, go talk to them. In Jupiter and in Boca, you can see all the beautiful patient reviews online right now at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Is your credit on life support? Take a deep breath. Listen up. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. Yeah, it's Nick Rivers. Local bank representatives, they're going to be on site to grant special approval to consumers who meet certain minimum criteria. If you got a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, they want to approve you so you can drive home in your new Kia today. Yeah, Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. If you have a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic wants to approve you for a new Kia. What are you waiting for? Don't miss the credit clinic today and tomorrow at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800 New Kias, online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com, and remember,
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
credit affects down payment and approval terms.
I'm Jason McIntosh, partner with the law firm of Lytle, Ryder, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath. Our personal injury firm has offices throughout South Florida and is ready to fight for your rights. We have proudly represented residents of South Florida for almost 40 years and recovered billions for our clients. If you've been injured, call Lytle Ryder. You will pay absolutely nothing if we don't win your case. I encourage you to check out our reviews and see for yourself what our clients have to say. Visit Lytle Ryder at foryourrights.com. Main office, West Palm Beach.
Got a comment? On YouTube, join the live chat. Just search KVJ Show. 97.9 WRMF.
Yeah, this is something I think would set a lot of people off. Imagine you get a $1,200 wedding cake, and as a joke, your sister-in-law takes a huge hunk out of it during a cocktail hour, all for a social media video.
Oh.
This is an advice columnist, Sherry Cool, and she read off the email that she got from this bride.
I paid $1,200 for my wedding cake because I'm a cake girly. It was absolutely gorgeous and the centerpiece of our reception. During the cocktail hour, my husband's 27-year-old sister decided it would be haha funny to take her hands and grab a hunk of wedding cake, like she decimated a side of one of the tiers with her hands. Then she had a friend record her shoving the cake into her boyfriend's mouth for a social media post. Thank God my wedding planner tried to disguise the hole in the cake that looked like an animal had attacked it. But I was, and I still am, furious and want my sister-in-law, who never ever apologized, to reimburse me for the cost of the cake. It's not like she can say she didn't do it. It's on her social media, or at least it was. My request has activated my mother-in-law, and now she's mad at me for being petty.
It's got to be very frustrating because I think anybody with any sensibilities realizes that this is way wrong. A $1,200 cake, you don't do something like that. Don't care if you're having cocktails or whatever. And if you're doing it for the gram, That's even more ridiculous. And now your mother-in-law is trying to call you as petty. I think this advice columnist said the same thing, and I would tell her this is an opportunity to set boundaries. And you are in a new marriage, and you have in-laws that are clearly going to tap dance all over those boundaries, and you need to set them now and say, we can have two different kinds of relationships. One where we're close and everything is great, or we could fight about everything. And just so you know, if I have something of value and you destroy it, I would like to be reimbursed. I don't think this is cute, funny, or clever.
And just so you know, if you're the kind of mother-in-law that wants to fight all the time, I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to remove myself from you entirely.
And I think all of that was annoying, and I even think the person who did the video was annoying.
The person reading it was very annoying.
That was
That's the advice columnist.
Oh, God. Stick to writing.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a reason why she shouldn't be in spoken word.
It just reminded me of a relative I know up north that would be on the phone and not stop telling me a story I could not care about.
Preachy.
And it's yelling and it's abrasive. And I'm going, when is this phone call going to be over?
Yeah, nobody needs that. All right, well, we've got our own advice columnist here. His name is Jaybird, and he gives you great advice and an unbelievable thought for the day to wrap up every single KVJ show. So if you need some perspective, you need some guidance in life and to be set right, Jaybird is going to step up to the plate and do just that for you next right here on the KVJ show.
My baby born a Birkin. She's been telling me all night long. Gasoline and groceries, the list goes on and on. It's 9 to 5, ain't working. Why the hell do I work so hard? I can't worry about my problems. I can't take them when I'm gone. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another round, we need plenty more. 2 stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good Lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. I've been boozy since I left. I ain't changing for a check. Tell my mom I ain't forget. Woke up drunk at 10 a.m. We gon' do this shit again. Tell your girl to bring a friend. Oh Lord. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another round, we need plenty more. 2 stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good Lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. It's out the door. It's getting kinda late, but the ladies want some more. Oh my, good Lord. Tell them drink some. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. At the bottom of a bottle, don't miss me. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy.
Oh, yeah, baby. We got more KVJ coming at you. It's called the After the Show. You're not going to hear it on the radio, though, but you can watch it on YouTube or Twitch, or you can listen to it on demand wherever you get your podcasts like Spotify. Before we get there, Bird is going to wrap us up here today with his thought. What you got, Jaybird?
Let's get this done right here.
It's your turn.
I know. Just, if you could.
You want us to stall?
No, I had it, and then something.
Did you throw it away with all your clothes?
So he's got a bag of clothes and a thought for the day in there?
Be forgiving, be understanding, but do not be a fool.
Okay, all right. It wasn't the worst one you've ever done.
Okay, well, I don't need your.
I'll be forgiving.
Yeah, I don't need your approval. Call your loved one.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir, the C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and class.